It's the government trying to fly in on us again.
Damn government bastards.
Not government. Government. 2 B's. ERMINT.
Get the guts.
My mistake. Hello, friends. Welcome to the 24 Hours of Lemons iRacing League. We're here.
Tonight, the iRacing League officially ends its first season of 2021 with Summit Point Raceway, where we'll be doing no pedal, no wheel racing. Next, we have our SLIDEWAYS series, Rally Cars. This time we go to Montreal. Then returning, our ever-popular BANGERCROSS, street stock Camaros where they shouldn't be. Tonight we'll be at Phoenix Raceway.
It's the announcer boy. Camaros go wherever they want to.
Oh, sorry, duly noted. And then to finish off tonight, the 24 Hours of Lemons once again brings you the iRacing SUPERSPEEDWay with cars that probably shouldn't be there. Enjoy.
Very nice. Thank you, Josh, for that. Appreciate that. Hope everybody out there in chat tonight's having a good night. Oh, Stunt Granny's Giga Blasting. Oh, let's check out Ladies Ride. Yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a fantastic Murica day. Mental, how was yours?
It's quite nice, actually. We were just all taking a digit and appendage count, and so it looks like everybody in the announcer's booth managed to keep theirs, but I did drop the link to that tweet from the LA Bomb Squad where their truck blew up, disposing of illegal fireworks a couple days ago.
Yeah, we were talking...
I saw that. It was good.
We were talking during Countdown about... excellent livery there, lady, by the way. We were talking during Countdown about fireworks and whatnot, and I was talking about the U-Haul truck that I saw on Facebook, like all the fireworks went off in the back of it. Pretty insane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, so first...
On the subject of rented trucks and interesting fireworks, a group of fascists elected to drive from Texas to Philadelphia in the back of rented Ryder trucks. And from there, the birthplace of our nation, they were going to march downtown chanting what they thought were pro-America chants. There were about 200 of them, and about 10 local Philadelphia residents scared them back into their Ryder trucks, where they all promptly left.
Wow.
Because that's really America. And as my co-host Jeff Wakeman likes to say, you do not incur the wrath of gritty.
No, you don't.
So this livery, how about it? Wow. Is yeah, okay, so I was informed that there's no walls on the outside of this track, so that wasn't Stunt Granny Giga Blasting, that was him leaving the planet, so...
Orbit.
Yeah. Slow and the Curious, that's funny.
Pier Rally, is that what his...
Yeah.
You can never have too many movies when you've got family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. All like 25 years for all
the shifter,
all the upshifts. Yeah.
All 17 speeds of Fast and Furious.
My favorite thing, the Too Soon Junior thing. Oh, and Jesse's got his mouth around the Volkswagen. So nicely done. Nicely done.
I actually did see a thing not too long ago on YouTube. The actor that actually played Jesse there went to visit a recreation of his car that had been very meticulously redone, and he ended up signing it and whatnot. It was really cool.
Excellent. Yeah, can we talk about how this is on a white Jetta too? It's perfect.
Of course, absolutely.
Yes, Iron Dilly, Brian, that is correct. Hey, Humps is here. Welcome.
Hey.
He might still be working on getting his microphone. He has a master's of electrical engineering, so he's going to have some issues.
That's
Insert
natural.
tab A into slot B.
No, I'm doing this from my phone. It's all jacked up.
Oh, we can hear you. So if you're just tuning in, this is the no pedal, no wheel, silly hats race here at Jefferson Circuit at Summit Point. And after this, we'll have SLIDEWAYS at Montreal, and then we'll have BANGERCROSS at Phoenix, and then we will end our night at the iRacing SUPERSPEEDWay with hopefully a whole bunch of Miatas with damage off. So should be fun.
All right, you guys got me on voice now since it's no longer push to talk on my phone.
Indeed,
There you go.
we do.
So much better.
Yes.
Sweet, there's like technology.
F's in chat for Brian Davidson's mother-in-law who passed away last Friday. Sorry for your loss, Brian.
Genuinely sorry to hear that, Brian.
Big hugs to your fam, buddy.
You know, and it's interesting as we continue our warm-up here, 19 minutes here at Summit Point. Now, not on this particular circuit, but back when Lemons began to expand outside of California, some of their earliest races, one of the ones that we used to always go would be the Capital Offense at Summit Point on the, I want to say, Shenandoah circuit.
You are correct.
Yes, just on the other side of the bridge there.
Correct.
And it was usually the same weekend as Nopi Hyperfest. And you could not find two more diametrically opposed automotive enthusiast groups than the folks that would show up to Hyperfest and Lemons Racers, especially in the early days when they were doing things like welding intakes onto V12s because, close enough.
Yeah, we were doing things to cars back in 2012 and 13 that were making the Hyperfest crowd like openly weep because they were seeing some rare, unique JDM only Honda intake getting a hole drilled through it.
Yeah. For a zip tie, because that's how they were going to make it stay on the block.
I was trying to see if I could see the other track that you were talking about, but I don't think it's scanned.
It was a really great track, and anyone who's listening to this broadcast has probably seen both the GIF and the image of the deer that is jumping over a race car.
It's not jumping, Mental. It was launched by the BMW.
It was an Alpha, and it was jumping over the hood of the Alpha, and it almost landed in the boat that Jeff was driving, which is where the image came from, was the GoPro that we had attached to the boat.
Whatever floats your boat.
There was a great meme that was like, I'm over a boat. That floated for a little while.
Or the one is, I did not receive an invitation to be on the boat, so I thought I would crash it.
Yeah.
It is worth noting, the deer and the boat were both fine.
Yay!
In the immediate future. I don't know how that deer ended up, but we know how the boat ended, right?
The boat went for another couple of years and won Class B.
Yeah.
But the Alpha was a total loss.
That was before it started. One of my favorite memory of those is early on, and this was actually the Wartburg race, I want to say, or the all-wheel drive Honda. It's 11:30 or so on a Saturday night, and everybody is deep into their flail, and a series of the 240 SX done up in full Sylvias with the underglow lighting and the very expensive body kits. And they came cruising through the Lemons paddock, and you had to cross a bridge to get to the infield of the Lemons side, and you could just see the look of terror as all these bleary-eyed racers looked up from their welders and grinders and were just eyeballing these cars for parts.
They thought they were doing a parade lap. It was like a weird perp walk against one of you's going to the slammer. One of you's not coming back from this.
Hamza, are you doing dishes right now?
Halfway, yeah. I'm actually sort of half cleaning.
Nice.
So, I wish I had better. I'm still cleaning from the party on Saturday.
Oh, nice party, huh?
Ooh. Yeah. We throw a 4th of July thing every year, except for 2020 for reasons. But this year we brought it back. So we cooked. I'm gonna scrub the numbers: 75 pounds of pork and 40 pounds of chicken. So it's a non-trivial event.
Holy snakes. This is a new one on me. I feel like this is a joke I'm not supposed to get.
Yeah. Is it
Oh no, but again, yeah.
S.A.? Is it something from the Midvale? Is it like the Welcome to Midvale? Is this like a mud whale, Midvale? It's Santiago, so you know it's going to be deep. No, I'm looking at it.
There's
I
a
don't know.
band called Mud Whale. They just released some stuff. They're based out of Cleveland. And there is also the Mud Whale was a ship from, it looks like an anime series, I believe.
If I was going to guess, I'm going to go
Interesting.
anime.
Well, it's
Somehow.
Santiago. Is he an anime guy?
I don't think so, but
Where's the
I would say-
band? Where's the band
So-
based out of?
So
Cleveland, you said.
They're out
Santiago,
of Cleveland.
the livery. Can we get the explanation? You went too far. No one got it.
I guess it's kind of a deep cut. The mud is a synonym for dirt, and whale is a synonym for fish. And a bunch of people we got kind of butthurt that they had to buy Dirtfish officially sponsored ARA this year, and they gave out free stickers for the first 2 races of the year, but after that everyone had to spend $80 for a new set of stickers.
Nice.
Is this like tags to be able to run in the series kind of a sticker?
It's like windshield banner, door cards.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah,
So yeah, the
there
whole
you go.
thing.
Nice.
Well, they got a fun fixing all those Subarus somehow.
So the official sponsor made people buy their stickers at more than the official price. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean,
I don't think they charged anymore. They just, anyone that had them from years previous had to replace them.
Oh wow, that's even meaner. Hey, you've been a loyal customer and a supporter of our series.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need $80.
buy in again.
Hey, it's really important so that they can hype up the media and get more nicer professional videos of the same top 5 cars.
Top 5 car.
I do actually now Dirtfish and Mud Whale. That is actually very funny. And yes, so you took the joke to the perfect level, which is if everyone gets it, it's played out. But if just one person, and that includes you, then yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
Also, I did not come up with the graphic. That was somebody posted it in our lovely rally meme group.
Now are you doing the standard Xbox Sony controller here, or are you in your car again?
No, just gamepad, normal controller.
All right.
I see
Oh,
quick hands going on there.
little commentator's curse, but he gets it through the trees.
Yeah, it's just practice. Aren't these trees like nothing? Until you fall off the edge of the world. What was that?
Hey.
We're
I
back.
think I ditch hooked the end of the world.
That's the same trees. If you remember that mental, you remember that crew resource man, the CRM training video with the Apache that's going to try to shoot the loop through the trees, and
Oh yeah. Look how wide that is. Oh, you little fight.
The pilot asks his co, like, "Look how wide that is. You think we're going to make it?" And the co's like, "No." And the pilot just, you little faith, and then just puts it right into the trees.
And I wish that movie had kept going for about 5 minutes after that, when the navigator, the blade stops spinning, the navigator opens the hatch and beats the crap out of the pilot.
I mean, there's careers lost over that in-flight video or cockpit recording.
Yes, as there should be.
Yeah,
Guy was an idiot.
Well,
You're not fixing that chopper. Yeah.
You think we're gonna make it? No. Oh, ye of little faith. When another crew member says no, don't do it.
Barrel roll.
Yeah, that's solid barrel roll. He stuck the landing too. Nice work.
So
I
Stunt
hope
Granny
it-
is mouse driving and has to stand up and turn around to shift on his wheel, which is plugged in. That's funny.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was trying to get his
Breaking,
DDR
breaking.
controller to work, but he just couldn't get it to go this week.
It's unfortunate.
Wasn't the only DDR pad actually like Troy Fuse from Sputnik? Like they had the Arduino DDR Dance Dance Revolution mod thing like sorted out. They were not Arduino. They were like fixing the USB drivers to get it to work early on in this thing. I think Troy Fuse was dancing with the Dance Dance Revolution pad.
He announced he has given it up and went back to his Sony controller.
Oh, I don't argue that.
Kevin Hesser with the Spaceballs ride. Very nice.
Yeah, solid with the Nemesis logo tagged in there too. I see.
Just under 10 minutes as we start to wrap up this practice for our no pedal, no wheel. So if you notice that these drivers are not exactly going very smoothly, take credit to Tough Flight Computers because they're showing you that level of detail because none of these drivers are actually using a conventional wheel or pedal setup. Got a lot of mice, got a lot of Xbox and Sony controllers. Yeah, just the flight. I think the flight sims get played out a lot. Do we have anything really wacky this time around?
Not that I'm aware of, unfortunately.
Nope, no pickles, no butter churns.
No butter churns, no pickles. Tyler
no
said
dogs.
that we ignored his livery last time, so he was pouting, so he's refused to no pedal, no wheel tonight, so he was pouting.
Hello, am I working?
We did what to his livery that he's upset about?
We didn't give enough recognition to something about his livery last time he was no pedal, no wheeling, so...
Oh, no.
Hey, is that a wild Jeff I hear?
That
It
is a
is.
wild Jeff. It's not a wild
Jeff,
Jeff, it's
hey.
an unwild Jeff.
Unwild.
Santi, do you want to chill with us? Oh, shoot. That was nice. I don't know who just yeeted somebody there. Or do you want me to put you back? I thought I'd ask.
Doesn't matter to me.
Cool.
Welcome to the
I guess I
party.
will say I am using just a clutch pedal along with the gamepad and sitting
Excellent.
in VR.
In VR.
Oh, you're
Excellent.
doing it in VR. Now that's a challenge.
A gamepad.
Like a
VR.
normal controller.
Yeah. Nice.
What kind of gamepad is it? Is it an Xbox?
It's a Logitech, that's quite old.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's got a single joystick and a tiny orange button on a little black plastic. No, just me gets the Atari 2600.
Oh no.
We got it, don't
We
worry.
all got it.
I'm as old as you are, Mental.
They
It kind of looks like a PS2 controller. 2 joysticks in the middle, some buttons, some shoulder buttons.
2 turntables and a microphone. Is that what you got there?
Holy shit, my call worked.
Randy's here?
Randy's here.
Full house.
Holy
Hey,
Santa
look at
Claus
that.
shit. What's up, Randy?
A wild
Alright.
fish has appeared.
And we've got Jeff's dogs.
Sorry.
I love it. Oh, you're fine.
Stars
Like
of
a party.
stars of a wonderful YouTube video that reenacts every Lemons race.
I gotta see that. Hello, Bullhammer 59
I'll drop
on YouTube.
a link in
Welcome.
the I'll drop a link in the YouTube chat.
Excellent.
Well,
Yeah, hello to Bullhammer 59. Hi, Randy.
moved out here to the middle of nowhere, PA, out by Pit Race, and I just go to Sheets, and there's a car meet that is the most on-brand thing I've ever seen in my life. There are two WRXs, a Jetta, and a kid in a longboard, and literally everyone is vaping. It could not be more Southwest PA on brand if we tried.
Hell yeah.
Bloosh.
I was gonna say, who's swimming?
Hamza.
Who's bathing right now?
I'm doing dishes. So
Yep.
Jeff's got the dogs. I'm still cleaning up from the party. I'm sorry. I'm still a disaster.
That's great.
It was a great party, by the way, Hamza.
I'm glad you came. I'm glad you had a good time. Thanks for
Lady A,
thanks for
you
being
made
here.
it to the Hamza party.
Yeah, she was way further than you did, Jeff. I noticed that
I
she
know.
showed up.
Well,
Shout out to Mrs. Jeff for
That was like
allowing
just-
Jeff to join us tonight.
I feel like it's a little chilly over here with all the shade you just got thrown out.
yeah.
yeah.
Jeff was working.
Ryan, did you
parenting.
just thank my wife for allowing me on the broadcast? Is that what I
Yeah,
heard?
it's been a while. It's been a while.
I'll tell her she's sitting here doing homework. You just got
Nice.
thanked for allowing me on the broadcast. She says,
You know, this
kind
is
of
really
what kind
like
of homework?
top-notch broadcasting. Like, you never see Daryl Waltrip on YouTube, you know, doing his dishes or any shit like that. We're really next-level blue-collar people here.
I don't know.
Right.
Have you seen the SRX races? I think I saw them
I have.
interviewing a guy doing
I think
dishes
Thompson
the other
needs to
night.
turn on his webcam. That would make this better.
Oh, there you go. Watch Hamza wash dishes while we.
Wait till you guys see what I'm wearing.
He would do that, but then it's going to interfere with his OnlyFans stream of income.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mine's lonely fans.
Lonely.
It would be interesting though, because we have the Roomba kitty sweeping on one side, and then we have Homps on the other side doing dishes. By the end of this, we're gonna have a hell of a clean stream.
Damn
Yeah.
right. Oh, that's
Dad jokes.
money.
Dad jokes.
Oh man,
All right,
my
so if you
favorite
look
kind.
at the YouTube chat, and I don't know if it made it onto the regular chat, but I did just post the video link to the Jeff's dogs at the races.
I don't know if that's gonna work because you can't hear it. You know.
I'm sitting on YouTube. I don't see it.
Okay, well, poop. All right, we'll have to try something different.
Yeah, there's a
Just
test from
reenact.
YouTube. Yeah.
Just reenact it live.
Ruff, ruff.
Yeah, arf, arf.
Oh, I
Arf,
got hit by
you
Pepsi
are-
Man.
You are missing
And-
green flag.
Ooh.
Arr.
Oh, great flag, great flag. No, it's this.
I know what wrong. I just checked that thing. Yeah, it's see, it loses something.
Yeah.
I went from being on the track to being back in the pit through the forest. This Pepsi Man sent me there.
Pepsi
So,
Man
Lady
yeeted
A,
into
did
a
you,
forest.
Lady A, did you get your review of the Veloster N published?
No, it's been a busy day for me today, and I expect the same tomorrow because I gotta take photos of the Elantra I have. I might be able to publish that review tomorrow after I edit photos for that car. But yeah, it'll get there.
Got it. Well, I can't wait to read it.
Cool.
Why is that, Jeff? As
I
I
don't know. Am
understand
I
it,
allowed
that
to burn
decision's
pod?
already been made.
Oh, that decision's been made. I'm still got a little
Just
bit
please
of
tell me you're buying the performance pack.
Of course. Why would
Whoa,
anyone
whoa,
not?
whoa! That's Jeff. That is Jeff of the Everyone Racers podcast. You expect anything less? Need I remind you, in 2016, we were the effing friggin' national champions?
Well, I didn't know if the non-performance pack held more soup in the floor mats or something.
WeatherTech can help you out with that.
Spill soup once in your car and you never live it down.
Just the once.
Just the once. One time.
Now, I will say, I mean, I get that the Veloster is supposed to be quirky and it's supposed to have the three-door thing from the 90s. I would rather have four doors.
I think I would rather have two.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, 2 or 4, not 3. Leave that in the 90s, please. I think.
But who was it? Saturn? Saturn SL had the 3 doors?
Yeah,
The Saturn,
did
the
that.
Saturn Coupe, and then also the GM pickups, the full size, and the
Oh, you're right.
the
one back
S10
door.
extended cabs. Yes.
Yeah. I feel
of
like we
course
should at
the
least
minivan.
mention the racing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Racing Green Flag in a minute. Okay, there we go. Back
Actually,
to-
90 or 89 seconds. But yes.
Thank you, Jeff.
I was pretty seriously considering the Veloster N for a new car for a while.
I like it otherwise. You know, just the 3-door thing bothers me.
Are you just one of those people that everything has to be balanced?
Yeah. Symmetry, baby. Woo.
Yeah, my wife is like that. She doesn't like anything on one side that's not on the other.
Well, and,
Well, I
and
have
that,
that.
you know, like, it's just more convenient to have a door behind the driver door. You know, and I don't know, you know.
Well,
I don't know,
it is, except when you don't, the design allows you to have a longer and farther opening driver door. Now, it does garbage to get, stuff in the back seat, but it will at least, make ingress and egress easier.
I guess that's the theory, but really at this point, it's just that it's dared to be different.
Yeah.
So anyway, how's everyone doing? Has everybody had a good 4th of July? We know Hamza had a party. We know Lady A showed up.
We know you didn't.
I know.
I actually, I got to spend the 4th of July with our guest this week, tomorrow, actually, when we record the show, John Polnick. He has a condo downtown, and we got to watch the entire city of Las Vegas do its fireworks celebration.
Ah, very nice.
From a high rise. It's very nice.
Hello, Gaming EV on YouTube. How are you?
Are we picking a winner tonight, or are we just going to do that?
Ooh, that's
on?
right. Let's throw a random number out there. How many people in the booth right now?
7.
1, 2, 3, 4,
There
5,
are more
6.
people in the booth than in this race.
I say, well, then that's not going to work at all. I was going to say I picked the number of people in the booth, but that's one more, isn't it?
What is happening
So-
back here?
Well, some are actually double counted though. So if we eliminate all the people who are both racing and in the booth, just use the number of non-racing commenters.
Ooh, okay. So that leaves
I'll let
us,
you do the math. That's an exercise to the reader.
that gives us 7.
Say,
So there we go, 7.
well, that is the definition of surprise butt sex.
Or 6, rather. I'm sorry. 6 will be our real winner.
Eric Hesser totally slamming into the back of
Stunt
that.
Granny gets the whole shot and then loses in turn 1.
Yeah,
That's how it usually
pretty
works.
disaster there.
Who's the black Porsche that got yeeted off the track? Oh, was it Kevin Hesser? Who's
That
now in
was.
the lead?
Oh,
my
what
God,
the
that's
hell,
great.
man? I'm gonna smash your balls.
A little bit of a pile up in the last turn there.
Hey, don't apologize for being late. Just we're glad you're
Say
here.
now, was it
Dreamer?
Was it another Hesser who did it?
I thought it was
was
Eric Hesser in the Cayman that hit
It's
the
nice.
formula.
Ends up on the backstretch. How the hell does he end up in the lead? Hold
This
on.
is that Hesser on Hesser
Oh, he
violence
took
we
a
keep hearing of.
shortcut. He's gonna have a black flag because he just kept going. That's awesome. He is in the lead right now.
30 seconds, we might add.
Wow. All right. I will not be clearing that one.
No, let that one sit, but black flag everybody else.
Black
For not being
exclamation point,
inventive.
black all. You're all
Yeah,
all
let
punished.
them think on their sins for a minute.
I was going to say, Black Flag All is something that we get frequently at a racetrack. Why not in Irish?
We'll say driving behind the Hessers at Gingerman weekend before last was phenomenal. I'm just out there putzing around Sunday morning and just get this bright orange BMW in front of me and just went like, do not bish. What the hell?
It's
Lucky
official.
no
You
point.
become a verb.
At no point have I ever been more tempted for a more hilarious black flag opportunity.
Lucky Luke, the real 24-hour event. Now, if you go to 24hourslemons.com, they have the entire schedule. I believe the next race is it Thompson? I believe they're going to be Thompson. Nothing for there's one coming up in July. I take that back. But the actual next full 24-hour event will be at High Plains Raceway in September.
Now, is that the
Lady A taking
same
the
weekend or
lead.
the weekend before the Corvette Museum?
I think 2 weeks before,
2
because
weeks
Corvette Museum and Button Willow are on the same weekend.
Oh, got it. I knew Corvette Museum was on the same weekend as another race. I didn't know which one.
So it is a good time. And now that we're all emerging from the cootie virus, you can actually come and buy a spectator's pass. It's like, I want to say, what, $50 for the weekend? It's not,
I
not
think
cheap,
it
but it's not
depends on the
expensive.
track. Because
That's true, it does depend on
want
the
to
track.
take their slice of the pie.
Mm-hmm.
Santiago in third place. This is a view from his cockpit. In probably the slowest car in the field, right?
Actually, Lady
Skip Barbers are pretty quick.
A's in the lead. There we go. Scoring caught up finally. Kevin Hesser served his black flag, so he's now in third. Santiago is about 4 seconds back.
I will say this is probably the easiest to drive with a controller, though.
Yeah, for sure. That car likes to be thrown around anyway, and when you accelerate it, gets you out of trouble.
Lady A, what car are you in tonight?
I'm in the Isuka Inc. Lilybell Air McLaren.
Okay. So basically, Santiago is running you down with, what is that, a tenth of the horsepower?
A lot more downforce, though.
That's do you think?
Santiago is using alien technology, no matter what's happening. Yeah, if your job is test driving automotive handling systems, iRacing is sort of...
He's a regional 2-time or 3-time regional champion right now.
Yeah, he's just using alien technology.
So the repulsor lift is what's giving him all the horsepower, I understand.
Yeah, the magnetic reluctance.
I had magnetic reluctance, but then I got over it.
Turbo engines.
Now, everything sticks to my skin, just like the COVID vaccine.
It's because the Skippy likes to drift.
Walk near silverware.
But they can turn it off if you go to the city council meeting and try and demonstrate it.
True.
Only because
Luckily,
Bill Gates is fighting to keep it secret.
Exactly.
Luckily, I moved the engine to behind the axle, and now I have a greater polar moment. So. Oh, Pepsi Man watch. What's going on there?
That's the infamous Pepsi Man. If you,
I know Pepsi Man. I just didn't know that.
You guys were checking out the Texas Rattle Traps rally. That was fantastic.
He said something about something about a Porsche slinging watches. So,
got it. Yeah.
Oof.
Oh.
Theme song
That's
remix.
You got a car a little faster than you. Just hit them as they pass.
QR code for.
I believe we've tried this before, but it's this one just says it's the theme song for the remix.
Not the one he made first. It's important.
Well, that makes me just less interested, if we're honest.
Maybe he's lying.
Gap in him.
That's a
5.2.
straight up 70% chance of a Rickroll right there. A QR code to a song is, yes, I give it 70% chance of a Rickroll.
Yeah. Tyler Stink in the chat saying that he's too hungry to race tonight. Womp womp.
He needs a Snickers.
Exactly.
No, those of us in meat space racing know what it's like to be out there on a long shift and your stomach is rumbling and you're like, damn it, my team was too drunk to serve breakfast this morning and now I'm starving my head off.
No, that's when you're trying to reach your hand under the lap belt or shove the pocket around so that you can get like the hard candy Jolly Rancher or whatever out of your pocket that you know is in there, but you can only do it for like 20 seconds per lap on the straight.
That's right.
Or you just hope for that, like, I don't want anyone to get hurt, but a really nice, long, full course yellow would really help me out right now.
There is in-car video of Gingerman last October of somebody unwrapping a McDonald's cheeseburger,
nice,
eating it while racing. Midwest races are the best, y'all.
There was the in-car camera capture of of somebody taking their own racing selfie a year or two ago, and then I've been guilty of losing my drink tube for my Camelback, and normally I get in and I clip it to the side of my helmet and it stays there with the stilo and the drink tubes. But if you don't do that right at the beginning, you've got to fish for that drink tube as you like try to cut a corner hard and catch it when it slides to the side. And yeah, I've been guilty of doing that for probably a half dozen laps.
I'm not going to tell you how I know this, but if you need to operate the iPad in the race car while racing,
Oh, you take the gloves off and do it. Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, if you lick the glove, it actually will operate the iPad.
Ooh,
Yes,
nice.
yes.
And spit is fire resistant.
And
Yes.
what we are actually going to do
So that begs the
next time we-
question.
Next
Do
time we
they
have
make
an event.
flavored? Sorry, do they make flavored gloves?
No, but they make that foil thread that you're supposed to stitch through the fingers of the gloves so that you get the capacitive appropriate conduction gloves. There's a stitch
it
that you
flavored?
use. So
Or in reference to that breakfast not being quite ready as you're strapping on your driving gear, you can make your own flavored gloves.
we don't use
When you literally just grab a handful of scrambled eggs and stuff them under your helmet on your way to the car.
I promise you, flavored gloves are almost certainly a thing, but I doubt they're SFI rated, and I doubt they are for this particular industry.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like a lemons
They're in
themed
my
flavored
shop.
glove.
And usually it only comes from Vegas. Somebody saying strap on scrambled eggs and flavored gloves in one.
Okay.
Like
There.
that string of words is normally not combined in that sort of order by anybody not in Vegas. So we can
Mike
log that
Bruce,
one
you are
on
correct.
the bingo cards. It got weird quick. What are we, 20 minutes into this?
We started it weird. It didn't get
Yeah.
weird. Yeah, I mean,
Boy, Lemons After Dark is Lemons After Dark starting early tonight.
Hell
the cleanest thing we've talked about so far is mud whale.
I did dishes.
Don't look that up on Urban Dictionary, by the way.
No, please do not.
I'm actually on it right now. I did dishes for the first 15 minutes of this thing, so that was the cleanest thing we did today.
Yes.
Yes,
What
in
soap
the
did you
chat, we are
use?
getting some questions. Let me try and answer this. We are at basically Summit Point on the Jefferson circuit. So Mike Bruce and Gaming, I can't even read that. It's so
Gaming
blurry.
Eevee.
Gaming Eevee, you're both right. It is Jefferson Circuit at Summit Point. Summit Point has 3 different racetracks: Summit Main, Shenandoah, and Jefferson. And definitely Jefferson is the most boring in my opinion.
No, I would actually argue that the main is the most boring because the Jefferson is used for training. So if you're on the Jefferson, you're doing something you're not good at.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Fair enough.
I was in the instructor seat every lap I've ever done in Jefferson, so
All right, baby,
you're
the
not
pressure's
wrong.
on.
All right. I've never been at the. I've never been an instructor at Jefferson. I've only ever been a student at Jefferson.
Yeah.
Not gonna lose it. Not gonna lose it. Not
Yeah,
gonna
Well,
we weren't doing spin and
Keep
pin
digging.
school at when we were at Jefferson. It was a supercar experience.
Oh yeah, that's a horrible track to have like actual power on. The Jefferson circuit was built for like SUVs. It's built
Crown
for it's built for Tahoes and Crown Vics.
Yeah.
Like
West Virginia.
The
No, it's
Jefferson
built-
Circuit is built for things that I buy on Craigslist.
well, the Jefferson circuit, the Jefferson circuit abuts 3 fully covered 50-meter ranges and a 300-meter known distance range. The Jefferson circuit is not really used for cars.
There's been a lot of modifications to it because they also use it for autocross, and there's 2 decent straightaways, and the turn 1 is actually pretty entertaining.
It's only a mile and it's only like 1.1 miles long.
It looks like it'd be a
I
hell
think
of a drift
we're
track.
talking about
like Formula
we're talking
Drift.
about 2 different courses.
No, it's about right.
Really?
Yeah.
Here
it's
we are
it's
25
1.1
minutes
miles.
into the race, and Hamza's being a size queen.
1.1 miles. 1.06.
You can mark that off your bingo card.
So
Mike Bruce is saying the good part about Jefferson is it can be run both directions, and he did a BMW Club 3-day event there, 1 each direction on Jefferson, and then 1 day on Summit Main. That's interesting.
I'll give it that. Yeah, I just looked it up. Jefferson Circuit is a 1.1 mile circuit.
My apologies.
It's short and fast. I mean, you can't get a quarter mile straight any way you measure it. Like the longest actual straight is like 1.5, or sorry, 0.15, and it's short and fast. It's
Yeah, I definitely know that when I was doing the supercar instruction here, more than any other track, this is where the clients would totally not be paying attention and miss pit in and do an extra lap, and I would get yelled at.
Yes, or somebody else would be flying down that straightaway, and
While you're trying to come out.
Barney's
You're
waving
missing,
that white flag.
you're missing pit. They're missing pit in while the pace car is slowly pulling onto the track. That was always fun.
yeah, depending on which way it's run, you're either having to exit in the middle of the straight or exit literally as you roll out of a turn,
Yeah.
depending on which direction you're running in.
Yeah, we were in the later, the right out of the turn.
Yeah, so you have a big left, well, not a big, but a left turn, decreasing radius left turn, then all of a sudden you need to be on the right side of it getting off the track.
Yep, indeedy.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit! That seemed to almost help.
Well, and it was
Stunt
more
Granny
than a
did his
decreasing
best.
radius. It was almost like a super hairpin at the end of it.
Yeah.
And people always wanted to turn early, which would just rob you of like 15 miles an hour in your top end.
Oh, he's losing
Yeah,
it.
if you treat it as one hairpin,
for the win.
13, 14, become
Actual
one
racing
hairpin,
for the
right?
win, for the win.
Actual racing.
Sorry, actual racing.
Oh, wow, that was close.
Moment of silence.
Wow.
Moment of silence.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now
Stuff
that
it
was
right across the line.
blatant. That was absolutely blatant.
And I'm gonna kick Eric's ass. Where are you at?
That-
Where are you at? Mother? Where are you at, mother? No,
That was-
no one
that's
forbid me from
like
killing Eric.
anger.
Where are you at, you bitch?
Excellent.
There you are. Yellow car.
Did you see
I'm
those
coming
tires
for you,
out?
motherfucker.
Wasn't that blue car that had a great tumble?
Ah, there we go. Yeah.
Nice. Did you see those tire gouges?
Demonetized.
Look at those gouges in the dirt.
And
Oh,
Cannibal Corpse, I'm gonna come after you for trying to kill me in practice. Where are you at?
Well, practice
Where are you
doesn't count.
Well, it counts for me. Oh, never mind. I got jimmied.
Oh, yeah, divots in the ground. Those are nice.
Yeah,
You
that's
know this
new.
is- So you know that's such
new.
like a high quality broadcast. We get excited about the racing for 4 seconds, then we go, "Shit! Have you seen that dirt?"
Wow, I got hit by a Jetta directly from the front and just slowly tipped over backwards and landed on my lid.
Don't say.
Lady A just
Oh.
she just spatulaed that yellow car.
All right.
Nice.
So we are wrapping this up now. Now, one of the Hessers wins, but we decided at the beginning of it, it was going to be the 6th place car. So A. Andrew takes home the W just because we said so.
Well
and
done.
now we are moving to. That was your cue, Gnome Hammer.
I don't know, but I'm going to step away from the Discord for 5 or 10 minutes. I will catch you probably mid practice. Whatever it is. Oh, nice.
There we go. Oh,
Oh, a triple
Pirouette.
sow cow and a slow nose over. Very nice. Very nice.
I got it at Target. It's real nice.
So nice. Yeah, due to a legal binding agreement in my sponsorship contracts, I have to mention Pepsi at every meal.
I wasn't sure if I had left the ground, so I thought I was just tipping over backwards slowly.
That was beautiful.
Man, I haven't seen a nose dug into the ground for that long since Rick James dropped his mirror.
How long have you been waiting to use that one? Because it was
I was
well
gonna
done.
say.
You timed it perfectly. I would have never been able to hold on to it that long.
Yeah, that's what she said.
All right, here are your winners. As if anyone cares, Eric Hesser, Lady A, Santiago in 3rd. That is a terrible placement. Santiago, you on the mic now? What happened,
Yeah. I think I'm out of practice with the controller.
buddy? Kevin
But he
Hesser.
is playing in VR with an Xbox controller, so props.
There you go. Kevin Hesser, Ron Harrington, Andreeve. Do we know what Andreeve's first name is? I'm sorry.
Andre, I believe.
Andre. And then Jay Grafton bringing up 7th place.
Let's see that.
Here comes a murder.
Pass. Yeah, here comes
is
the
the-
murder.
There's
This is
your
a look at
winner.
the margin of victory right there. That's our closest race ever, I think.
Everything we do is marginal.
Thank you, Brian.
Woo!
Almost ganked first, but Hesser is hard.
Hard.
I like the new logo, the I Suck at Racing Yeeting Simulations. I like that.
This is a creation of Josh right here. Beautiful.
Well done. So while we're taking this brief shift from one beautiful race to the other one, it is worth mentioning that everything you're seeing brought to you is being brought to you by Top Flight Computers. So if you're interested in season 2, which is going to be coming soon, watch those announcements on Facebooks for the I Suck at Racing Lemons iRacing League. It's going to be some awesome stuff from Nate Schlavine. Get yourself set up with a Top Flight Computer gaming setup. You need a simulator? Of course you need a simulator. That's how we do this. It's iRacing simulation. And you can check those out at Nemesis Labs. Nemesis Labs, don't forget Faith Insurance Agency, because as we just saw, yeetage happens. And when it does, you're going to want to make sure you're covered. Advanced Racing Development,
Because
of
life's gonna
course.
yeet
Life's going to yeet you.
Yep.
Of course, 24 Hours of Lemons, Yokohama Tires, bafflingly the sponsor of 24 Hours of Lemons, but we're happy they're here. So show up at a Lemons race, run those Yokohamas, and try and get that entire Road Mangler Cup, and a set of Yokohamas could be all yours. And if you are enjoying this and just not enjoying listening to us, subscribe to Bearded Sim Racer on all of your social media, because he does this all the time. Professional racing series. You can expect these kind of great camera angles with much, much better announcing. I do know the chauffeur pick up and drop off. I also
Wait, do you
know
know- do you know where
he's
we're
law
going?
firm.
Eh?
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
This is a look at where we're going. Eh?
Okay.
Do we say A, or do we start doing the French thing? Yes. You have brought
Oh,
your
yeah, there you go.
stupid Camaros to our circuit here. Now drink your moose beer. Very well. And go and have a nap. And then fire the missiles.
But I'm tired.
Meat.
Sometimes the orderly apparently is late getting mental his dinner before Jeopardy in bed. I just kind of let him go.
Am I the only one that remembers that old YouTube video about the end of the...
I said, but I'm tired.
But I am late tired. Very well. Then have a nap.
I'm surprised you're young enough to know it.
Young enough.
What are we running here this day?
Nice drift.
Bearded
Rallycross.
This
Would
is
you
the
like to,
Slideways. Yeah, this is the Slideways finale with the rally cars here at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve.
Wow.
Interesting.
Well done, Eric.
Bird.
Nice. Good thing damage is off, because wow. How did you get the beans above the Franks? That's impressive.
Man, nobody gets beats above the Franks. So I'm seeing YouTube chat about wondering what kind of meat space builds can be done with Lexo barges. Any of them. I
Yes,
speak from no
absolutely.
official standpoint, but if it is Malays, it belongs.
As someone who has both piloted and awarded a trophy to a 1976 Omega, you could do a lot.
Aaron Lehman, Al Jones taking the Volkswagen Beetle GRC, which is one of my favorite cars in iRacing. Obviously, Punch Buggy with the Hawaiian Punch theme.
All
Gotta
kinds of
dig
punch.
that.
All kinds of punch.
Yeah.
He's got Capri Sun. He's got Arizona Fruit Punch.
You know what he doesn't have is a 3-hole punch. I thought that's
Yeah.
definitely lacking. Al
And
Jones.
also, not just our favorite phrase, but really the guiding principle that we all live by. It's probably
Is
fun.
that fruit?
Is that a,
fruit punch
Doritos?
hot sauce?
Yeah.
No, it's
No,
Doritos.
it's Doritos.
Oh, soda.
Mexican soda.
Yeah.
Yum yum.
Is that stuff good?
Yes.
My son drank a big glass of it for dinner tonight.
What's nice about a lot of your Mexican stuff is it actually uses cane sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup. Now it uses a lot of sugar, like fizzy bubble levels of sugar, but
I like the Beatles theme. Put that on the hood. Meet the Beatles. Yeah, we got a yellow submarine. What do we got going on? What else is on there?
oh, I've got a hole in me pocket.
It's like trading paints.
I am the walrus.
I could be the walrus. That wouldn't change me from having to bum rides off of people.
Santiago
happy
got
birthday,
a
Santi.
balloons theme. Oh yeah,
It's
it
his
is his birthday. Yeah,
Is it your birthday?
Facebook tells me
Happy birthday.
It's his birthday, and he's gonna. Oh, and I'll crash if I want.
my birthday, and I'll crash if I want to. Very nice.
Oh, I must not. I must have forgotten to change this from last time I ran it.
Oh,
Yeah, it was his
happy
birthday
early birthday.
when we did the ovals.
All right.
Stunt Granny asked
Oh,
me if
there
he's
we
not
go.
turtly enough. Stunt Granny, I don't know if you're turtly enough for this race, but you are
Ron
indeed turtly enough for the
Harrington
Turtle
with
Club.
a mental-themed Volkswagen Beetle. With
Not just
the
a mental thing, creepy mustache.
creepy mustache mental and creepy leggings mental with
That's
his
not creepy. That's not
Chihuahua
Road
dog.
Wrangler.
Award hub. Oh,
creepy. We've seen that one. Actually, representing properly all of the sponsors on the back there.
And apparently you have a school.
got the Everyone Racers right on the front there.
And because even though it's a GRC, he is giving the exact instructions you follow whenever driving a Volkswagen and iRacing. Never.
He calls
Never
you
lift.
Never lifts.
Never lift. I like that he
Always.
calls you the shill because you are the expert at squeezing in all of the sponsors, including Yokohama Tire, Nemesis Lab, Advanced Racing Development, Everyone Racers Podcast, Bearded Sim Racer on YouTube, 24 Hours of Lemons. Did I miss any? Gordon's
Faith Insurance
Faith
Agency.
Insurance.
I mean, we can say Gordon's Fisherman, Jeff
Oh
Gordon.
yeah, absolutely. Your
Jeff
Gordon's trust that Jeff Gordon's Fisherman. He's been turning left since 1971. And if you're it's been a tough year for a lot of people, and not everybody's economically recovered. And if you can't afford the highbrow Jeff Gordon's fish sticks, or the
You're supposed to
there's
drift
always
these things,
the
Santiago.
Jeff Gordon's F sticks that you can get the true value.
Stick Trickle.
Yeah,
Dick Trickle's F sticks. Thank you.
I'm gonna need to see opposite lock and throttle, sir.
He's talking to you, Santi. Get with it, Rally Master. There we go. There we go. There's
You just had to
That's all.
That's right. folks. He's doing this in VR. F's in chat.
Tyler Stank is
Yes, in chat for Sunday.
just so we know, Tyler Stank is likely to be pretty liquored up tonight. Apparently, he dirtied all of his gin and tonic glasses, so he's drinking one straight out of a mason jar tonight.
That's the way to do it, babe.
Why do you live up north? That's the kind of thing you do down south where the weather's
That's
good.
right. Usually with moonshine.
Did the race start, or are we still on warm-up? I still, oh,
We're
there
on
we go.
warm-up.
2 minutes and 10 seconds left in this warm-up.
There's some opposite lock for you. Way to go, Santiago.
So I'm friends in Meat Space with a Jeff Gordon, not the Jeff Gordon, but a Jeff Gordon, and I make the Jeff Gordon fisherman jokes, and he just kind of looks at me every time, and I don't think I've ever explained it, but I just get this look of, yeah, you're kind of dumb. This tracks. I'm not going to ask.
He should be here.
So, YouTube chat is asking about a 60s and 70s era muscle car being powered by the same era Japanese Eco, the Continental 4-cylinder, all-wheel drive.
All right. Could it be an IOE? The answer to that question is yes. Now, there is currently a 70s Dodge Aspen that is running with an Ecotech and has actually done quite well. And there is a Dodge Omni running with an Ecotech, which I know is not a Japanese motor. So yes, you find some 70s Malaise era thing and you put a cheaty as hell 2JZ, yo, no shit, motor in there, go for it. Now,
with stock suspension.
right, winning IOE, that comes down to a function. IOE is the car that does the most with the least. So if you get it like this super power Japanese drivetrain and even a moderately competent car, for example, the IOE at New Jersey was a 1937 Buick running a 500 cubic inch caddy motor.
Yes, with a
And these rally cars
welded
do
on
160 miles.
clutch plates, and the thing was
Yes.
pretty terrible. Carburetor the size of my head.
By the way, Stunt Granny with the beautiful, beautiful Master of Disguise livery. What a terrible movie that is so bad it is a wonderful movie.
I refuse to believe that Dana Carvey has ever made a bad movie.
Well, my favorite thing is Aaron Lehneman, who we just saw there. His favorite thing to say is, "I love turtles." So he's going to be very upset that he is not running the Master of Disguise. Don't forget about your turtles.
Am I not
Liver.
turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Staff,
So Aaron
welcome
is
back.
indeed not turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
Thank you for your
Aaron
service,
is actually-
Staffu.
Very much the Wartburger thief himself, quite turtly enough.
Now, to answer the question from earlier from my end, there is a car. It's not all-wheel drive, but the Mazda Road Pacer AP. It was based off the Holden HJ and HX Premier, which were shipped to Japan. Mazda chucked the V8 or whatever was under hood and dropped a rotary, a 1.3 liter 13B.
Oh
It went
God!
as well as this.
Was that a 4-port or a 6-port 13B?
Let me see.
I thought they were all
Alright.
4-port.
Yeah, a junk all-wheel drive Subaru with a Predator motor at each corner. That was
That would
great.
work.
And if you guys have not seen the YouTube video of the two guys from Revzilla who made a replica of the motorbike from Dumb and Dumber and rode it from Nebraska to Colorado, you are missing out. And they
Nothing wrong
used the
with that.
Harbor Freight Predator motor.
That's an old Beetle extravaganza, and
No Subarus in this one, huh?
or
Nope.
my Ford Fiesta.
Nobody
yeah.
took a Subaru or a Fiesta. Interesting.
Because the Beatles are the best car ever.
Oh God! I'll put it right there.
As they all slide into the wall.
Slide in the wall. That
That's
happens
what-
here.
That's why we call it Slideways racing, folks. Look at this! Look at this carnage!
Whee! Boink, boink.
Just collects them all and then takes off. I believe that may
F's
have
in
been
chat
deliberate.
for the Beatles.
Yeah.
I think we were going to call this pulling a Yoko.
Has there been a Yoko Ono / Yokohama theme yet? I feel like that's a low fruit,
You're
a
up.
worthy fruit.
Go ahead. Get to work on it.
Yeah, get to
bitch.
work.
And it might be low, but if you do it, you got to do it well.
Oh yeah, you have to have a printout of that screenshot of Chuck Berry's eyes becoming the size of saucer plates when Yoko's dancing.
It's a surprise booty
Yes.
sex.
Ah, there you go.
Big time.
You're talking about the Mike Bruce there, also in the chat, talking about a 79cc Predator motor and his cruiser bicycle frame. That's good. There was our friend Sasha, who strapped one onto a sidecar for a bicycle frame, but the only way he could get the gas to work was with an actual gas pedal that you had to step on the sidecar attachment as you got the bicycle frame. Predictably, by the end of the weekend, the front wheel wasn't round.
That entire
There's been a
thing was
murder
just
in
an
Savannah.
Yeah.
I was mistaken. I was thinking we had damage turned off. That was just for the last race. This one is all the damage.
Correct.
Haha. Pay attention, drivers.
Wait,
So,
is that like a what's going on with this yellow and red thing? Is that supposed to be dazzle
Safety.
camouflage?
It's a safety cone.
Yeah.
Oh, safety cone.
it's also the same color scheme as the wonderful Ted Cruz front Christian rock band Striper.
Ah, yeah.
I thought this was yellow and black because it was on the based
Yeah,
on
the
the
yellow and
pants.
black attack. Hello.
Yeah, based on the pants of the guy from the Scorpions.
There was,
Oh, little
there was a
wide.
little motif.
Little, there you go.
It's safety and camo. You can't see how safe it is.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
Cena.
Oh, Aaron. Nope. Gonna have to get it turned around.
There's a real safety car right there.
Ethan O-ring.
Okay, somebody in the chat is calling for a hot bulb engine from an anti-tractor swap, which I am 10,000% behind.
Ooh, what is a Hulk bonus?
And here's the thing. Now, if you did one of those, the hit and miss, basically it uses, if I'm mistaken, correct me because you're smarter than I am, Randy, it uses a non-compression cycle to cool the motor. So the piston still goes down, but it just doesn't fire.
Yeah, it's a 2 cycle that actually travels in 4 directions.
Yes. If you manage to make one of those, you have to bring it to a race that Phil is at. Otherwise, you're just not going to get the full appreciation.
Well, now that we're on ancient engine technology, I'm going to go ahead and throw this challenge out there. Somebody needs to bring something with an engine swap that the starter is a shotgun start. Like, I want to see a cardboard box that just says starter motor, and you just open it up, and it's a box of 12-gauge shells.
A shotgun starter? How does that work?
If you certain old aircraft engines had to use shotgun blanks to get the engine to turn over, and
Wow.
Yeah, what are you folks swapping into Miatas? Oh, you know, Cadillac V8s, Pratt & Whitney R2800s, whatever.
Ooh, how about steam power?
Steam power I'm a little iffy on because there were just enough lectures as part of my engineering curriculum that tells me pressure vessel equals scary.
Well,
Yeah,
how
I'm
is
gonna go
that?
with you there. Let's keep
Hashtag
the.
hydrogen fuel cell.
I think it's the external combustion, like
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Let's keep the combustion internal, everybody.
I was thinking the potential of boiling water being splashed all over the track.
It would evaporate quick enough at certain tracks.
All of this is inconsequential.
I should mention that all the Smiths are winning the race right now.
Morrissey.
That's right.
It is indeed all Smith.
You knew exactly where I was going with that. Thank you very much. Jebediah Smith, don't forget.
See, Stank's on it. Stank's asking if an R2800 Pratt & Whitney will get C-Class, which
Actually, it's already been done. Just, somebody had a radial-powered Toyota MR2.
Yeah, but that was a small Tinker Toy thing. Now we gotta move way up. We gotta move way up to the Pratt & Whitney scale.
I'm going to go ahead and say it would, because I know it ain't lasting all weekend. That's a self-solving issue right there. So if I'm judging, sure, I'll give you C-Class.
Yeah, wasn't that MRT terrible?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely it was.
It was fantastically terrible.
Yes, exactly. Which, if you're going to be terrible, that's how you do it. Don't do
Has there ever been talk of Lemons
Boring.
getting like bonus laps for being extra terrible?
Yes, there's talk of that literally every time I judge by every whining competitor that just goes, but we worked really hard and we could never win B class.
Give us B+3.
Yeah.
3+3.
Yeah. No. All right. Look, I'm sorry. This is just how racing works. You've got to commit to a new build or just get radically faster. Sorry.
Or you can.
Have you tried sucking less?
Well, no, there's some really good teams out there that, they drive clean and they do well, but they got bumped into A class because they've won B, or they got bumped into B class because they won C, and they have achieved the limits of what they're going to do with that particular car and the level of talent they had. And they don't want to do a fuel cell, and they don't want to add a power adder like a supercharger or a turbo or anything like that. And they want fatality. They want to start 5 laps ahead, and we're really happy you're out there, and we will do everything in our power to give you an opportunity to compete. But you don't get afforded a win. This is if everyone participates, but not everyone gets to win. There can only be one.
Yeah, I don't know how many people really want to hear this, but winning a Lemons race is really hard.
Yes. Oh God, it's exhausting. even for like real teams that do it a lot. I mean, heck, the Boston Winders at Pittsburgh, they've been a good team forever. How long did it take them?
Years.
Yeah, I want to say damn near a decade.
Man, we showed up like everything that could have gone well did go well for us at Gingerman, and we still couldn't even win C. Like, this,
but you were threatening for it. Everyone was like staring at their phone, going, "Wait a minute, what the hell? Where's Randy? Did someone kidnap him?"
the Sunday battle between the Subaru and the Eldorado might be literally some of the best racing I've ever seen in my life. It was phenomenal.
Well, and let me put in a plug here. It's because at a Lemons race, you can always find someone to race with. There's enough people who are having, troubles with their car that you can say, I beat a blah, blah, blah. And I had no reason, no way in hell I should be able to beat a blah, blah, blah in my blah, blah, blah. So you can take, great pride in the fact that your, Chevette beat a Corvette.
Which it did. Which, yeah, I think every time I've seen a Chevette and a Corvette, the Chevette always wins.
There is a Northeast team that we have come across, and they try really hard, and they're decent people, but they just they don't vibe with the League of Legitimate Nigerian Businessmen vibe since literally our first race. But every race we go to, we'll bring whatever crap we have floating around, and we always beat them. And that always just brings that little smile to us.
They're serious racers. We're totally
I was going to say, Randy, I'm right here. You can talk to me.
They've got their iPad, they've got all this telemetry going on, and meanwhile we're pulling the car in every hour to change the battery with the that is a battery charger all day, and we're still coming out, and it's always close too. We always beat them by like 3 laps.
How many batteries do you go through?
Oh, just 2. We just keep roading. Our first race, we lost the electrical system, so we had a Crown Vic running all day long. And every hour, the car came in for 2 gallons of water.
Right there.
Sorry, Seattle.
But every hour, the car came in for 2 gallons of water, 3 quarts of oil, a driver, and a battery swap.
That's a lot of oil.
It wasn't leaking. We just don't know where it went.
Oh,
that's the good thing about those Beetles, man. They just roll.
I feel
nice
like I feel like this is getting to be a little personal right here. This is that's not just a let me push you around to the pits.
Yeah, that was the guy who nailed me in practice in the last race, and I wanted to nail him. He was the Cannibal Corpse Porsche.
Well,
all right. Bafflingly enough, while all the Smiths are winning, Wartburger Thief is a mere, now 14 seconds. He was a mere 12 seconds behind. And how many cars do we have running with us right now, Ryan?
13.
13 cars. I feel like Lucky 13 should be the winner.
And it's not the first time here tonight, folks, but it is a race to the bottom.
Race to the bottom.
I'd like to mention that even though this is rally cars, which should be right up his alley, Santiago in the back of the pack again. What's happening there tonight?
We keep talking to him and he crashes.
That's probably it.
Commentator's curse.
Well, hold on. Right now, DFL is Mr. Andreev. So if he wins both races by complete luck, that will be beautiful.
There's a lot of cars in the pits right now.
Oh, Aaron.
Oh, wait.
All over the Smith there.
Well, don't forget these cars have thimbles for gas tanks.
I was going to say,
That's right, yeah.
Can you refuel tonight?
Yeah.
Got him set up for that. All right.
We need to do like an enduro then, don't we, with damage on?
That would be fantastic. These little Volkswagens are very fast and very capable.
Their tires turn to grease very quickly.
There's a light version now too. I forgot about that.
Yep.
It's also free.
Oh, that'll be fun.
And the Formula V. Ooh, how many good things we could do.
You
guys run Formula V's last night?
Byro's going to get around him, and can he make it stick? Oh, he is absolutely going to make it stick.
Yeah. Aaron locked up his tires, went off the track there.
Uncharacteristic for the Warburger
Look at
thief.
Did you guys run Formula V's the Everyone Racers race?
We did. We ran them at Phoenix with damage off at the rallycross track. Hilarity was had.
Yes. And then
We should
ran
mention-
8 bars.
We should mention that if you're interested in tuning up for the Lemons Spectacular, you can join us at the Everyone Racers crew every Monday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. The hosted races. Contact us on our social media to get the password. No broadcast, no one looking at you. Just a good time to practice and have a good time.
Yep.
A lot of trash talk.
A lot of
Really,
trash
really
talk.
helps you brush up in your smack talk.
Yes, if you're easily offended by dirty words, please do not download the Twitch or the
Discord.
Discord stream. Thank you.
I will say I did win the Formula V Rallycross.
Of course you did.
I barely survived.
That's a great
We
idea,
have had
Mike
those.
Bruce.
Yeah, I think we've done something similar unintentionally, so that'd be good to
Yeah.
do that on purpose, I think.
Yeah, post that on the Lemons iRacing Facebook page, because Shalevine is working on Season 2, 2021 Season 2. And we've had some great stuff. One of the ones I think you really enjoy, we all love, is the
I
roller
put it in
derby.
planning.
Roller derby.
I put it in planning, so we're good.
Outstanding. Yes. Roller derby, for those who might be watching your first
Oh,
iSecond
another
Racing.
lockup. I believe in the same turn there.
Yes,
Is that
it
Uski
is.
who locked it up?
No, he got around it. Oh, yeah, it was. I'm sorry. I thought it was. Yeah, I got the wrong one.
I got rear-ended. My car won't handle.
The roller derby being you get only the lap
you
of
did
the
get
small
rear-ended.
car count, and you've got a blocker, much more powerful car. We did those at Road Atlanta a couple of weeks ago, and watching the 87 NASCARs line up on the back straightaway just to take out Miatas was truly hilarious.
Speaking of Miatas, that's what we're doing for the finale this evening.
Yeah, all Miatas, no damage. It'll be fun.
That'll be fine.
Yep, at
No-
iRacing SuperSpeedway.
Now, I don't know how everyone else is
All
feeling it,
arrow.
but all the Smiths are really walking away with it.
The Smithereens.
The Smiths.
Yep.
No, he was doing okay, but then someone said something he didn't like, so he decided to sue.
I'm sorry, is that a joke that I'm not old enough to get?
No, it's Morrissey got portrayed as being old and fat on The Simpsons, and decided he was going to sue The
Sue The
Simpsons
Simpsons,
because it's worked out so well for everyone else.
Yeah. Sure, he'll write a song about it.
I'm sure it'll be depressing, and
Yeah.
all the kids with dark eyeliner will love it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I would sue The Simpsons to be on multiple episodes.
Yeah.
all right, now that kind of quality camera work we were just watching there is what you can expect from every Bearded Sim Racer podcast. So you really should watch that. And if you don't like us, just turn the volume off.
Yeah.
This is always
Beowulf.
high quality.
SB Beowulf in the YouTube chat didn't know that Lemons did iRacing.
Absolutely. Started in 2020, and I think this is technically like season 6, but we've figured it all out. So this is the season finale of season 1 of 2021. Give it a couple of weeks. They'll announce the series. If you find it on Facebook, 24 Hours of Lemons iRacing on Facebook, or isuckatracing.com, and they'll have the entire new schedule come up. Usually Sunday nights. Tuesday is a bit of an odd one, but we had a holiday and then we had a freedom hangover. So
Yeah.
Tuesday night is when we normally.
Oh, a lot of
So Sunday
carnage.
nights is when we do this.
Mental, your face just got slammed into the wall.
Oof.
I wish I could say this is the first time that's happened.
That'll happen every now and then.
It's like a fun little tandem drift for a while there.
I don't know what's going on with the condom car here, but it seems to be defying the laws of physics.
That's what condoms
see-
do. They protect.
That's why my face is okay, because there was a condom right next to it.
Yeah.
True.
True.
Watch the beetle condom beetle.
Continue watching that crash because it gets worse. I drove underneath the crash.
And it went silent.
All right, we watch Aaron, the Warburger
See,
thief,
look,
successfully
bounce.
navigates.
The car
'Cause
slowly rolls to its roof and bounces.
Yeah,
But it
because
was-
you
it was
don't
well
lift.
done.
It's a Volkswagen. You never lift.
Never lift.
So as soon as the wheels hit,
Woo!
wow, that was right through. Yeah. Ooh. Oh boy, Oberto.
Yeah.
Just like Miss Alberto at the hydroplane races.
Is somebody using the default paint?
Yes, it is the default paint.
Yeah.
If there was more than a minute
Shame.
left, I would
Is
offer.
that Dave Carpenter in the Gulf Beetle?
That is, but it's a purple Gulf Beetle, so it's different enough.
Is it purple? I think it's just
That's just the light.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it's a
your.
light.
I think that's your monitor there, Mental.
That's just a
I'm
Canadian
looking at it on two
sunset.
Computers. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Lavender.
Lavender. There it is.
Sure.
He rear-ended me. It's blue.
Yeah, it's blue. I think there was a lavender 917 golf car at some point.
There's a lot of. It can't truly be a golf car if it was lavender. 3 colors. That's it.
Also, hello, Tyler Stank, joining us in the...
Apparently joining us during his nap time.
So tired, he's joining the broadcast.
Well, we do tend to lull people to sleep, I've heard.
Oh no!
So, listen very carefully. This whole like drinking out of a mason jar. No. Next Gingerman race, you stay for Thursday and Friday night, Saturday night parties. Drinking out of a mason jar is the most normal thing you can do. The rest of us are like cereal bowls, man.
Cereal.
All right, so here we are on the final lap, and all of the owls have run away with it.
Yeah.
Not all the Smiths, just all the owls.
Owls.
You can call me Betty, you know.
You can
You can call me out.
Weird Al Yankovic.
And the crowd goes mild.
All right, who is oh, you called it, Mr. Andreeve, 2 in a row. Quite impressive. The luck is with you. Go and buy a lottery ticket.
I might have to step in for the next. I'm usually that.
Oh!
Oh, baby.
Well done, Santiago.
Right in the butt.
Oh, and he gets an additional punt.
I think I'm still in the middle of the track.
Bug punt.
Yes, is the
I guess
answer.
it
Yes,
turns
that
out
is
he did. I guess it turns out he did want to crash.
Oh, does he land on all 4s? He does.
And he sticks
Well
to it.
played. He sticks the landing. Does it still move?
Bam.
I'm sure it'll still move if someone else hit hard enough.
Yeah, my engine just exploded immediately after that first hit.
Domino's in a hurry to deliver that pizza in 30 minutes.
That's why Volkswagen never should have moved the Beetle's engine to the front.
Oh no, I just got a corner cutting penalty.
Oh no. You'll have to give that time up, or they'll show you the black flag.
Yeah.
Now, dear folks on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, wherever you are finding your Bearded Sim, make sure you subscribe. It is awesome. I've got to slip out of here. I have a previous engagement, but I do want to thank everyone who's joined us in the booth, everyone who's joined us in racing. This has been a great season. We've had a ton of fun. I can't wait to see what you guys have going on for the next one. Join us on Monday nights for E1R. Find us on any of our social media. We'll be happy to give you the Discord link and the password. Check out Faith Insurance Agency Advanced Racing Development. Top flight computer for all your computing needs. They're bringing you everything you're looking at here today. Yokohama Tires, I Suck at Racing, and the Faith Insurance Agency, because life's going to yeet you. And when it does, you're going to want to be insured.
Thank you. And join the Everyone Racers podcast in your feed and on YouTube every Thursday morning. This week we'll be talking to John Polnick of Bid Nerds. See you there, Mental.
Absolutely. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Mental.
Thanks, Mental.
Ciao, Mental.
See you.
So if you take a look in the broadcast chat, we actually have a screenshot of Anton Andreev being presented his second trophy by surprise.
All right, let's check it out. Try scroll, scroll, scroll.
Having never met Andre, I want to meet him even more now.
Nice.
I like how I just called him Anton. You know what? We're just going to roll with it.
Anton, yeah, Anton LaVey. Search of limits.
So one thing I did want to mention about the Beetle, it is both hilarious and terrible at enduros. I was in the dinner with racers when they did Le Mans and had the Beetle as an option. And not only does it max out at like 165 on the back straight, and you're just sitting there with the engine buzzing, but because the gas tank's so tiny, you can't do a lap. Every lap is either an in lap or an out lap.
Oh, no.
That's fantastic.
That is great. So technically nothing scores because you have to. That's amazing.
It's completely ridiculous, yes.
It's beautiful. It's like by design.
Remember when we did those at the Nürburgring, did we have to stop every single lap so it was both an in lap and an out lap?
That's what he was just saying.
You said at Le Mans it was an in lap and then an out lap, right?
Yeah, so you get to cross the start finish line once every other lap.
Oh,
Out and in.
But yeah, the ring, I would not be surprised if it was every lap.
I think that they've got a 6-gallon capacity and the ring used 5, if I remember correctly.
It makes you learn where pit lane is.
There you go. Hey, did I hear that Slovene joined us?
He popped up and then was gone just as quickly. So he's just reassuring us that he still exists.
Yep.
He's
Probably
in the
trying to-
session, I believe.
Remember that movie Angels in the Outfield, where like you just had to believe that the Angels existed for the baseball to baseball? Yeah, it's just like that with Slovene. You got to believe.
All right.
So, are you saying that Christopher Lloyd is Nate Slovene?
You know what? For canonical reasons, yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, you heard it here, folks. Canon. We have a white-haired guy that goes back to the future making up our Lemons races.
Yeah.
Oh, we should mention that we got a race coming up here in Phoenix International Speedway. There's a great overlooking shot of the track. This is the rallycross course, so this is 100% dirt, or is there pavement on this course?
There's pavement and dirt.
Pavement and dirt.
There's a little bit of pavement. It's got a lot of dirt.
So this is the final BANGERCROSS of the season, featuring our Dirty Boy Street Stocks. Slinging it up and flying it down. Oh yeah, let's get sexy.
This is something that I hope is going to return next season because it may not be as fun as the roller derby for the viewers, but my goodness, is this fun as a driver.
I don't think we've done this for our E1R races. We'll have to put this on the list. Oh, yep, there's the paved section.
We came here for the Formula V's last night, and Formula V's on this track is an absolute joy.
Oh yeah, the V is a tremendous dirt car.
Oh, we got a QR code on your car, Hoosty. Let's check this out.
The only problem with the V on dirt is that you have to turn damage. If you go over a jump with it on, it's gonna break.
DizzyFrinks.com. Let's see what this
I
is.
really don't want to hit the QR code on the P Cola car. Really not.
Oh, it takes me to P Cola.
My car is a real livery. This is not some joke I made up. This is a real product.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, listen to the real racer here.
Made in Ghana. P Cola Limited.
There is no way this is real because that's beautiful.
Yep, it is. It's completely real. They even talked about the guy that ran the company was arrested in Ghana for like espionage and all kinds of good stuff.
So and there's also a rating too. Taste is 7.5, packaging is 7.8, and appearance is 7.9.
Man, this is almost as good of a story as the Dale.
Man, what if the Dale was carbonated? Hold my P Cola. I have a story for you.
Well, I don't know if my search terms were different than your search terms, but I'm reading about a dark red-brown Coca-Cola colored urine, which is a common sign for acute post-infectious glomerulonephritis.
Huh?
I loved him in Lord of the Rings.
Is that another word for sepsis? Crickets.
And speaking of Christopher Lloyd / Nate Levine, DeLorean.
A DeLorean. Oh, I like the wheels. The wheels are totally DeLorean wheels. Well, not those wheels. The other side.
Yeah. The wheel decal really sells it. It's actually beautifully done.
Look at that.
Wow, it never occurred to me until now that these are oval cars, so the spectators only ever see them from one side, and you have to put covers on one set of wheels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a mud cover because when you're skidding to the left all the time, you'll fill your brakes up with dirt.
Yummy, delicious dirt.
And it's also a surface to paint, so the spectators can
Yep.
see it.
Yeah, I watch Hunt the Front, and I noticed that too. They only put it on one side of the car.
Well, I think it's also that since they're always turning, the chassis is not square at all.
True.
And for those of you playing at home, in the market for wheels, I'm just going to throw it out that DeLorean wheels are surprisingly affordable and 4x100, so they'll fit almost anything.
Ooh.
So DeLorean away, folks.
My RAV4 with DeLorean wheels.
Shout out to Eric
Bye-bye.
Hesser taking the Joker lap in the 100% Everyone Racers livery. Thanks, Eric, for the plug.
Is that what that is?
It's just orange with a big E1R logo on it.
I saw the orange 113. I assumed it was just oh yeah, there it is. I assumed it was just a copy of his Meat Space BMW with the cheese wedge on the roof.
Are the wheels bigger than one side?
Yes,
I don't know.
but that's
Yes.
the normal.
Yeah. Because you gotta have a little more wheel on one
Called
side
stagger. Yeah.
to stagger it, baby.
Yeah,
Stance.
these are meant to be oval cars, but somehow they are still really good at doing rallycross races. The
Hoosiers.
steering feels a bit funky sometimes, but aside from that, they're just hella fun.
All right, according to John Kerman, there were only 8,000 DeLoreans ever made, but John DeLorean ordered as many as 30,000 cars worth of some parts. For every DeLorean still on the road, there's probably 4 steering pumps still in the warehouse waiting for someone to need it.
You know what's
And that's
gotten
it.
really depressing is DeLoreans have finally appreciated to the point where I will probably never own one because they have just appreciated to the point where it's no longer worth the joke.
Ah.
Well, every car that has any amount of collectability is about 300% its value from 2 years ago. So,
Speaking of which, the 2011 Mazda 2 was a highly sought-after collectible car, right?
let me just check here. Hold on a second. Let me check my files.
Because I got one of those that I don't really need anymore, now that I work from home all the time.
Nope. I'm here looking in the files. Nope. Not collectible one bit. Sorry.
But it would make a phenomenal meat space car.
Yeah.
It
Absolutely.
would, but it's way too nice.
Oh, I promise you, there is no such.
Way too few miles, way too,
Oh,
still
Al Jones with the 21 Jump Street livery.
Besides, you guys all know I'm building that MX-3, which also has 4x100 wheels, so DeLorean is going in my eBay search history very soon.
Also 4x100, BMW E30, Honda Civic, Volkswagen Golf and Jetta.
Basically anything that's fun to drive.
Yeah, basically. I like the Starsky and Hutch livery. Good work on the grill, David Bryan.
We got all the top shows on the track tonight.
I say this DeLorean thing and realize that the adapters that we have bolted to the Simca are 4x100, so I guess I will also be hitting eBay.
Oh, Ron Harrington, who hung out with us at the last New Jersey race, obviously heard me calling our hot tub Man Soup and has created a manned soup livery with a picture of our hot tub on it.
Randy, I'll have to talk to you after the race to make sure we don't end up bidding on the same sets of wheels.
There's gonna be one hell of a spike in the DeLorean used market.
No, there isn't.
Accordingly.
You guys got to see this auction that went on. These two guys was bidding.
Just remember, if you win an auction, you're the person in the world who wanted it the most and was willing to pay the most.
Yes.
So can you really say that you won? Oh, there's Levine in the Looney Tunes.
That's all, folks. Oh, got Pete Colin.
Nicholas A. in the YouTube chat is suggesting even his 1976 Pinto is going up in value. Well, at least that's after they fix the blow-uppy part. So.
Yeah.
As a previous Pinto owner, no, it's not going up in value. I assure you.
I don't know if it's a wagon.
It definitely is going up in value if it's got a full gas tank.
Does iRacing account for tires going flat?
The problem, bitch, is your specific Pinto is one of the worst Pintos on the planet.
iRacing does account for tire wear, but I don't think I've ever had a flat, and I've done some things where I definitely should have had a flat.
You can go all the way to 0 on the oval tire model, and you'll have a tire go down.
The tires on these cars tend to look flat when driving on pavement because they run really low air pressure, and so they look like they're sucking into the pavement, especially the left rear.
Yeah.
I may just not have run a long enough oval race to experience that then.
Means you didn't do enough burnout.
Well, the reality is probably that I'm too terrible of a driver and I had to make pit stops too often to see my tires go flat.
Yeah. I learned a lot about how dirt racers prep these tires. So they get these new tires and they wrap them in saran wrap to keep the oils in, to keep them soft.
Yeah.
And apparently some use some purple juice or whatever, really soften them up, and that's
traction compound.
Traction compound. Okay.
And don't they also occasionally shave them between races to get the cum off?
I have shaved them. Usually with a angle grinder.
What?
Yeah, there's a YouTube...
Angle grinder is something that I do not want to ever get near my tires.
Yeah.
Same
there's
thing,
a
Mike.
YouTube
Same
channel where I learned this stuff called Hunt the Front, and they run a dirt late model.
Me too. I watched that. Dude, that new trailer.
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched it in a while, but I'll check it out again.
Mike Bruce suggesting he used to use simple green to soften RC car tires. That's something I'm going to have to try now.
Yep, done that.
Although I haven't driven an RC car in a long time.
Several people have decided this is a backwards race. We got Santiago going backwards. Pulling the old Rockford.
Nice.
Yeah, I got turns. I was just doing the Rockford.
It's very good. Make sure it's on your resume, okay? Efficient at Rockfords.
Yes. That taxi getting hit, all New York taxis.
Levine hanging the rear end out.
Yeah, definitely wagging the tail.
Wagging the dog, some might say.
A little too much there. Santiago going to come in and clip him?
Oh, someone just got launched over the pit wall.
Yeah,
that's Rio.
That's an illegal pit entry. That'll get you flagged.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to have a penalty for that.
They say you cut the course. You're going to have to give up that time.
Oh, he yeeted himself. He didn't even get hit.
He did that and then he got hit. This was a twofer.
I see a Hessler in the chat talking about cording tires at Gingerman. For Gingerman, you just have to show up with 500 treadwear Century tires, and I promise you, they will look brand new on Sunday night.
Well, our truck's tires still looked brand new on Sunday night, but that was for a very different reason.
Broke down too much to get any wear in them?
It only broke down once, but, no, twice, 4 hours apart, but the second one was fatal.
No. Well, how many laps did you get?
52.
That's 52 more than I got on my LS swapped 300ZX at the last race.
Oh yeah, that is most unfortunate.
R.I.P.
Are you in the market for a 300ZX shell of a different generation? I know.
No. Nada. No, sir.
That was a very excellent car.
Nice
I was
chip
really
shot.
looking forward to see more racing of it.
We hope it will be back, so.
After all of the weird parts search and custom crafting and shoehorning that they have done over the past year, they are going to continue to throw good money after bad and spend more time after bad decisions, and they're going to make it work. God damn it! Don't you show them an easier? Don't you show them an easier way?
Yeah.
Do not do it.
Oh, I highly doubt our Z31 is the easier way.
All right, well, I'm going to go make myself another gin and tonic in this mason jar and just further my bad ideas.
All right.
While this race is gridding.
I'll see you on eBay.
I'll see you on eBay.
See you on eBay. Yeah. We got Al Smith.
Gritting
of
up for the
course.
actual race here. Al Smith and Santiago in the Hoosty in 1, 2, and 3. But this is an odd grid here. Everybody's got a shot at getting into the front.
Yeah. That's how we did in Rally.
So while we're in DeLorean talk, I'm just gonna throw out the little factoid here that John DeLorean's son lives in Eastern Ohio, and can be pretty easily found on the internet. So if anyone brings DeLorean to pit race, that would be a beautiful theme.
Like actually bringing John DeLorean in a suitcase full of cocaine, and like just seeing if you could do like a father like son sort of reenactment, or like do you just want to hang out with John DeLorean's son?
A little A, little B.
These are epic shots.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong plot twist in that reenactment. DeLorean Jr. would be the FBI agent.
John Kerman in the YouTube chat is suggesting that he met John DeLorean's daughter. Let's not forget, as he is reminding us, that her mom was supermodel Christina Ferrera.
That comes with a suitcase full of cocaine. Yes, Joe Kerman speaks a lot of the DeLorean Owners Club. His DeLorean does have 88 mph as the license plate. Joe's talking DeLorean from a point of DeLorean ownership.
Oh, all right, Joe.
That I drove Joe's car in high school. That's how far back I can vouch for Joe's DeLorean ownership.
All right, well, Hamza, do you know if Joe, and baby Joe, since you're obviously listening, you can chime in. Is this a stock-looking DeLorean, or has it been time machine?
Oh, no. It's stock except for a couple of trim pieces.
Nice.
Jeff, Joe donated the powertrain to the Nissan 325i that runs under flat Earth.
Oh, very nice.
Oh yeah, I got to see the Flat Earth BMW too at Hamza's party. That was cool.
Wow, did I miss 2 whole minutes of racing already?
You didn't miss it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks for coming again, Lady A. It was a good time.
It was a good time. I had a blast meeting some new people.
Some weirdos.
Some weirdos, yep.
Yeah, Lady A, did you contribute to the weirdos, or were you just
No.
more? Oh, that was a good shot right there.
Oh, right in the
And it's
concrete
Eric
barrier.
Barrow on the
Yeeting himself off the. What is that? It's like a berm. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah,
That's
I've
like a-
done that.
Berm / corner braking marker / advertisement, just like upset the apple
It's a
cart
turtle.
enough to make it a perfect flip.
turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he's a turtle.
I did that with the Formula V last night.
That's a sleeping policeman.
Wee.
I hit one of those at the last BANGERCROSS race here and must have got the nose to about 80 degrees pitch attitude.
I think they're intentionally harder than they need to be to stop people from cutting.
Yeah. Some fantastic camera work. Thank you, Bearded Sim Racer. If you like this, you should subscribe to the YouTube channel Bearded Sim Racer. Most of the other racing is probably more serious than this. I won't say all of it, but I would say most of it.
Jeff, is it Pit Race that has the tire-eating curbing?
I don't know about the tire-eating curbing.
One of the East Coast races has like a super aggressive apex and corner curbing, like take your teeth out and destroy your tire curbing. I thought it was Pit Race.
Pit race has definitely some tire wear, little more like not Carolina tire wear, but has some pretty heavy tire wear.
Well, yeah, Carolina destroys it because of the track surface.
The track surface is like 80 grit sandpaper.
Yeah, no, there's one place, I can't even remember where it was now, but it had like, the curbing was like 2-inch ups and downs. It was sickeningly aggressive.
That might be Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh definitely has some heavy gators. Connecticut also has some heavy gators. Has some not really much heavy gators, but some large pits at some apexes that if you clip, you're definitely going to destroy some tires.
I rode Road America on my bicycle last year, and it's got some curbs kind of like that. There is some nasty bounces there. I'm kind of surprised the chain didn't fall off. It was vibrating so much.
And the chain hits your chest. Yeah.
The amount of DeLorean talk going on in the chat while we continue mumbling about other things is truly, truly beautiful. God, I'm here for it.
Especially when they're discussing the Johnny Carson DUI and supermodel daughters.
Oh yeah.
It's DeLorean adjacent conversation. Let's be honest.
Everything is DeLorean adjacent. The DeLorean itself is not the focus. It's the things around the DeLorean that make the DeLorean.
Oh yeah, because just the car, it's like, oh wow, you created the Fiero early and you powered it with, something terrible. Congratulations. Tell me more about your wife, Johnny.
Terrible power in an early Fiero is kind of a redundancy, is it not?
I don't know.
Really the age-old question: PRV or Iron Duke? We'll never know.
Exactly what I was about to say. I'm not sure which one I would like worse. I'm gonna go. I at least think the Iron Duke will survive most things. I mean, it's not exactly a complete cockroach of a motor.
No,
like
it's just
Buick 3800, but it's pretty stout.
Yeah, but it's also like gutless compared to the Buick 3800.
Well,
It's
yeah,
an iron, yeah. So
PRV is got about one gut. I mean, let's not get excited.
Oh man, I used to have a car with a 3800. I almost miss it.
you miss the motor, you don't miss the car.
Oh yeah, the rest of the car was a pile of absolute garbage.
Yeah, nothing about. Everybody misses the 3800. No one misses whatever had the 3800 in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm realizing it's especially a little strange for me. After 31, 32 vehicles, I have not owned a 3800.
Really, Randy? You gotta put that in the must-buy category.
Yeah,
Start
that was my
96
first car.
Actually, don't. Just get in anything from Bruce. Get in the TR8 with the 3800.
Yeah, that doesn't make it to the track very much there, Hamza. It's sleeping.
But that will absolve you of your desire to own a car with a 3800 in 2021.
That's true.
Oh.
It's a car that's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
But you don't ever want to get in it and drive it. But then when you get out, you're kind of like, I kind of want to go in again.
This is an aggressive battle here.
Yes, it was a super. Mike Bruce is asking if it had the supercharger. Yes, it was a supercharged 3800.
Sorry, I'm only referring to 3800s that are supercharged. There's no reference to non-force inducted 3800s.
I don't know. Betty's got the non-supercharged 3800. It's naturally aspirated, and she does very well.
My Oldsmobile had the naturally aspirated 3800, and the thing was so heavy it was totally gutless, but it never didn't start.
No, it's a bulletproof motor. It's cockroach, as Jeff said.
Yep. Which is why I almost miss it, except that I don't miss really anything else about that Oldsmobile.
You know, the more I think about that list of terrible vehicles, the more I realize there's a lot I'm missing. Like, never owned a GM small block. I owned a French Mopar before I owned a US Mopar. It's a weird list.
Dude, you never had a V8 Camaro? Come on.
There's one.
Well, I take that back. I've had Gen 2 small blocks just because of the Roadmasters, but never had a good old 350 with 3/4 race cam, double pumper heads, some bitch jump coke can. Nope, never had one.
I crashed mine into a Jersey wall, as one does.
Oof.
You'll have that on big jobs like this.
You'll have that on big jobs. Yep. Mine ate it in a retaining wall. Yep.
Can I mention that all the Smiths is winning once again?
Of course.
Randy, there's a third-gen Camaro down the street from me that I don't think has moved in a couple of weeks. You want me to ask if it's for sale?
You say that like it's special. Like we all don't live within 3 blocks of a third-gen Camaro that hasn't run in several years.
You make a good point, Jeff. I'm sorry I even brought it up.
No one drives 4 states away to get a used third-gen Camaro that hasn't run in a few years.
Tyler, I limit myself to like 3 car purchases a week. Like, ask me next week.
Okay. Now, I bring this up chiefly because the captain of the Lemons team I was on, Gingerman, previously drove a Camaro that looks a lot like the one that's down the street. And I asked him earlier today, and he had nothing but bad things to say about that car.
I don't know if Eric Hesser is actually trying to drive the race or do donuts adjacent to the race. But either way, it's fantastic. Please keep it up.
Yes.
Mike Bruce is asking, at what point car ownership becomes Stockholm Syndrome?
Well, I think you're the best person to answer that.
I'm going to say Subaru SVX number 3.
Oof. Oh, man.
There's one of those down the street as well. I'm going to have to start keeping track of the...
Of course there is.
Number.
I saw an SVX at Mr. Tire when I was getting the Veloster end's right rear patched. It was red and it was kind of haggard.
That house is like the all Subaru house. I think they have a Loyale as well.
Oh, nice.
Or something hella old like that.
H. Levine.
Levine on his roof.
Let's see what happens here.
I'm pretty sure he gets hit from behind while in midair. Nope.
No, he
hit someone else.
Yeah, I think he got on Ron's roof a bit, I think.
Yeah, I thought he was the aggressor. It turns out Ron was the victim. Oh yeah, he was in trouble no matter what happened.
Boink. Oh no, Aaron lost his internet. Aaron Linneman.
Ooh.
Yeah, I knew a guy back in the day, a guy I knew in college. He had literally about 3 dozen SVXs on his property at one point. It was it was an issue.
Yeah, that can't be healthy.
No,
it's not.
That's like if your erection lasts more than 4 hours, please see your doctor.
Was he trying to build one good SVX out of all that?
God, in the long run, more or less.
And if you had enough friends and you could take them all to Radwood at the same time, but I'm guessing somebody with 3 dozen SVXs doesn't have a lot of friends.
No.
Or run vehicles to take to Radwood.
If you had 3 dozen SVXs, how many friends could you take to Radwood? Because all 3 dozen don't work.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm guessing about...
Like 6?
Right? 6 is a really, really optimistic estimate.
Well, I'm putting 3 in each SVX. I'm putting 3 people. I'm not making 2 people.
Oh, I'm aware, and that's still optimistic because at that point, to get in the back seat of an SVX, someone has to lose their legs.
I think it kind of sits sideways and crunch up.
My money's on 1. You can bring 1 friend in the passenger seat of your running SVX.
Tyler, Jeff, you've met me in real life. I have sat in the back of an SVX before. Go ahead and picture that one, because it's... oh my god.
For those of you who don't know, what we like to call Mr. Bish is a luxury mammal.
Luxury mammal, yes.
That's an image I just don't want in my mind, so I am going to refuse to take up your challenge.
I'm going to refuse delivery of this thought, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not saying Randy Bish sweats. Oh, there's a good shot right there. Wow. I was going to say, I'm not suggesting that he sweats gravy. I'm just saying he's gravy adjacent.
Yes.
This picture might be one of the greatest things to ever happen to BS Tech for us. Like, in case the backstory hasn't come out, this was after I did a line of pixie stick off of a sword to make sure we got C0.
I thought that was a John DeLorean reference there, so I'm glad
it was John McAfee, so close enough, really.
Yep, SVX is 2+2. I was actually going to drive a right-hand drive SVX with somebody in my Auto Journo group to Hattie's Amelia Island happening, and then some things happened, like my guy couldn't find the money and the pandemic and womp womp.
That is another fantastic picture of you.
Oh yeah, that one's going in the baby book right there.
Nope.
The baby book.
All the Smiths.
For who to find later.
I want my baby book, baby book, baby book, baby book, baby book, baby book, bish.
Phillies, baby book, ribs, barbecue.
Matthew Cox in the chat loves your McAfee theme.
Oh, that was a fantastic theme. Well done.
And I like how we've tied it into Only Lambs, so now it is Only Lambs canon that John McAfee works for us now.
Oh man, I wish I had been there to watch you do that line of pixie sticks, go through BS.
So for those of you who haven't been watching the race, and really, who has been, all the Smiths went straight into the wall here, giving Santiago an opening. So I don't know if he's.
No, the race is over.
Oh, the race is over. All right.
No, so it's Yeet Fest time.
Yeah, I think we're watching the Yeet Fest as we speak.
Oh, darn. I positioned myself there, and I think everybody's starting to exit out for the next race.
I'm going to hop into that too.
Oh, there's
it looks like there's still a lot of people in here.
Let's see, where are you at?
Mike Bruce on the internet, on the YouTube chat is suggesting that John McAfee died a few days ago.
He didn't die. I believe he was found, shot, dismembered, zipped into a suitcase, and sunk in the bottom of a swimming pool. But the police are suspecting suicide.
Yep, apparent suicide of 19 gunshots to the back of the head, that type of thing.
We've been over this. Anyone that was in Gingerman at that BS Tech can tell you that was all staged. That was an OnlyLambs.com doing. Only Lambs staged John McAfee's death so he could really take his career and persona to the next level.
That's right, with a little help from Isakai.
John McAfee is indeed being held in an Only Lambs safe house.
I'm not
and
sure.
Is that the rumor that? Go ahead, Tyler.
I'm not sure that's the kind of information you want out there, in circulation with the general public.
I believe he's actually right now doing coke with Andy Kaufman.
And Jim Morrison.
Oh, I didn't realize that John McAfee was in a Spanish prison.
Well, is there any other way you go out if you're John McAfee?
I would assume Turkish prison, but if you're in the Spanish prison, I guess so.
Johnny, have you ever been to a Turkish prison?
Yeah. Yes, he was, emphasis on tense, in a Spanish prison. Now he is currently in a Spanish cemetery.
Oh, I had no idea this was a night race.
It's not a... It's not a night race. It's an indoor race in a building with no windows and no lights.
That'll work.
Yeah, do you know if we can turn the lights off at the Chili Bowl? I think that would be most excellent.
Here's your winners from the, I think, third race, right? Aaron Smith, all the Smith Santiago coming in second place. After that, some Hessers, some Carpenters and Schlavines. Jones Bureau O-Ring. I had some trouble last night and I actually blew out my O-rings. But that's okay, Ethan. Thanks for bringing one.
Too much ribs. Too much ribs will do that. Wait,
That's
then
right.
you use somebody else's O-ring?
Yeah. David Bryan and Ron Harrington rounding out the top 10. Husti Grafton, Andreev, and Aaron, who actually lost his internet and was not able to complete the race. So that's a DNF for the Wartburger Thief.
We didn't remember to pick a lucky winner for this race, did we?
No, as if it matters.
We'll give it to Andre once again.
Sure. I just think he's winning the entire night at this point. We should mention that this is Lemon's I Suck at Racing. For those of you watching at home, if you want to get involved, the next season is coming up. We're going to take a couple weeks off, but then Nate Schlavine, the Bearded Sim Racer, and all of us will be back for another season. Check out the information at isuckatracing.com. Watch other exciting racing by following the Bearded Sim Racer on YouTube and in where else you got there, Ryan? Where else can they follow your social media?
Facebook. Bearded Sim Racer Facebook has most of the stuff, and then also twitch.tv/podium esports and twitch.tv/podium2.
And you would say that this racing is slightly less serious than what you're used to doing. Do you want to give a shout out of anything coming up on your channel?
Yeah. Actually, Thursday we have the Road to Pro, eNASCAR Road to Pro Round 2, and it's the NASCAR trucks at Knoxville. And there's going to be 35 trucks on track. We're going to have both. There's 2 splits, and we're going to have both of them, one on podium and the other on podium 2. So yeah, Thursday night, 9 Eastern. It's going to be insane.
I do have to say, I have watched several of these Road to Pro races. These are the guys that are trying to get into the top tier of actual paid eNASCAR drivers. And so the level of driving there is absolutely top shelf. And then Ryan putting his spin on the cameras and everything. It's better, honestly, than I think, than watching real broadcast NASCAR. It is really good.
So Jeff, was that your equivalent of asking Ryan what he's working on this evening?
Yes, that is exactly what it was. I just, we always plug the Bearded Sim Racer, but I don't think we ever really talk about what he does on his channels. And I too have caught some of the fantastic racing, and I don't want everyone to think that it's dick and fart jokes on his channel, because they just happen to be watching this.
No, we're the little kids table in the room. We're the ones making fart jokes while everybody else is making business.
Yeah,
Hamza, I really couldn't think of a better way to put it.
This is the iRacing broadcast kids table.
Yeah, I hate it when people are just silly good at their jobs.
Fantastic track. Ryan, can we get a maybe, I don't know, not a bird's eye view, but can we talk about what this track is tonight? Usually you zoom
it's
in.
Dark.
Just zoom out to a black screen.
This black
this is
Hey,
fantastic.
Ryan, just humor Jeff's request and zoom out a little bit more. So
actually,
it's
this
still
is
just a black screen and nothing has changed.
This
Jeff,
is
it's a night
exactly
race.
what I wanted to show. So this is iRacing Speedway. It is a 3 mile. Oh no, it's only 2.95. Sorry, I thought it was a 3 mile.
It is
oval.
3. It's 3. This thing rounds down for some reason. I don't know.
It's a 3 mile oval. It is not a real track. This does not exist in the real world of meat space racing. But we are at a night race with no lights except the headlights from the Miatas. We are doing all Miatas tonight. Which generations are we working on? Does anybody know?
They're the current ones. They have the sequential gearbox now. Yeah.
Excellent. So if you don't have your headlights on, or if you smash your headlights out, I assume damage is on?
Damage is off so that we could reduce tows and have more fun.
Got it.
Yeah, some of these zoomed out shots where you start to see just like the colors of the bleachers just come in and out slowly. It's all like Windows movie or Windows Media Player, the old animations you used to get while listening to your WAV file collection you got off Kazaa.
What was it called? Like,
you're talking about
the Bezier curves.
Winamp? Winamp?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It really whips the long.
We used to get really sit and watch Winamp. That's fun.
I just really wanted to show just the absolute immense size of the iRacing oval here. It is just ginormous.
Hey, I got called a size queen earlier, and now you're into ginormous, huge sizes.
Yeah. It's very
Man, I worked so hard on a livery tonight, and I can't see it.
Don't worry, we will when you get past.
There's a joke here about Jeff only caring about it when it gets dark, but I really don't want to put it together.
Who's in second place here? It's Bureau in the front.
Lady Auburn.
Oh, it's Lady A.
Yeah, I'm in second. Yeah. I'm just holding it down, man. Just holding it down.
But I don't mean to offend you. It's second place in the warm-up. That's like being the best at exercising.
Well. Boo. I will take second here, too.
I meant which was the second car in this train, actually, which I believe is Ron Harrington.
Yeah, I'm by myself.
Ron Harrington is proving that Rubbin is racing with the...
What is the
Jeff Mac and Cheese? I'm not exactly
Jeff
sure.
McConey. That is Jeff McConey from McConey Setup Shop.
there we go. McConey setup. Yep.
Where I wrecked out twice in 2 races, and it's like...
I just got bished.
Look at this. Look at this. This is racing right here, everybody.
Yeah. Look at that. Really... I could say some racy things, but no point. It's almost like the follow driver is trying to be a little aggro and give him the cross, you know, to highlight his mirrors and let the lead driver know that they're there. But it's fake racing. It's not like you can, you know, bully your way around somebody.
Oh, you could bully your way around somebody if they're in VR. It would be quite annoying, right?
I don't think so.
I think those...
You can totally do bumping arounds.
Yeah.
So, per the Lemons rules, if the pit out is wide enough, is it legal to pass someone before the end of the blend line?
I'm going to say sure, go for it.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you are racing safely, you cannot get a blend line violation in Lemons.
You can if you...
You gotta be
iRacing, by the way, not real racing.
Oh, in iRacing. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna throw the fails.
Yeah.
I was thinking meat space racing. I was like meat space. I was like, if you're racing safely, if the corner workers, if you're in control of the car, you can chop into the blend. You can drift into the blend line from the track.
Depends on the track, actually.
I just did it out at Thunder Hill. Like I did the Thunder Hill race. Oh, that's great. If you come into the blend line, you get like 8 more feet, you know, wider into the turn.
Yeah, in Connecticut, they will black flag you for that at the Thompson Motor Speedway.
Thunder Hill did not mind at all. I mean, I think there's just a vibe for the track and like how things are running. But Thunder Hill did not mind if you entered it.
What I mean to say is I just entered this race, and the guy that left the pits in front of me was hella slow, and I passed him before properly entering the track.
I think you'll be fine.
Lit.
Thanks for those adjectives there, Tyler. Hella slow. That's me sniffing your bumper right now.
Oh, hey, I'm behind y'all. Now I'm gonna pass y'all.
Oh yeah, there's a whole train of us that are all on the broadcast here.
Choo choo, motherfuckers.
Brian
Davidson, right?
Davidson, thank you. Brian Davidson is asking, does Meat Space race in the dark too? Yes, there are several true 24-hour races that the 24 Hours of Lemons has run. They usually run about one a year in the past couple years. And we mentioned a little earlier that the next one is coming up in September at, it's Colorado, but I don't remember what track. Is it Eagles Canyon?
High Plains Raceway.
Thank you.
Eagles Canyon's in Texas, but they used to do, and they pop up every few years, the 16-hour through the nights. Those were fun. I did that at Autobahn in Chicago.
Oh, I didn't know they did that at Autobahn.
Yeah, it was actually kind of cool. It was into the night, so you started at whatever, like 16 hours. So you started like 9 in the morning or whatever, and then it ended 16 hours later at like 2 in the morning or
Like
3 in the morning
yeah,
or whatever. And what was cool about Autobahn is they actually changed the track at night. So there was a half-hour known caution lap where they changed the track from the south to the full. So everybody learned the north half at night.
Nice.
It was pretty cool.
That sounds treacherous.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I remember them talking about that. I thought that was a 24. I didn't realize that was a 16.
It was a through the night, yeah, into the night, yeah.
Oh,
So
little
everybody-
door handle to door handle.
And the
Tyler
reason
Stank.
for it was there was like an Indy car, Lamborghini, Ferrari, really non-Lemons people private track day on the other side.
Yeah, so they couldn't get it during the day.
So they couldn't get it during the day, but it turned out to be super awesome. Like it was like so cool.
Yeah, that is a most excellent idea.
Yeah, it was an accidental, happy accident that turned out to be like just choice.
Yeah, for those of you who have never done a true 24 or in the dark with the Levins people, usually they have testing that goes on in the dark, so you can also test in the dark and test your lights and things. So, yeah, I could see that being a fantastic experience, never having run in the dark on a track you've never run on.
All right, I found the train.
Choo choo. Boo boo. Boo boo. Boo boo.
That train's a wagging its tail.
Lemons Rider. A shadowy flight into a driver who drives virtually.
See, Santiago is going to cut through this traffic pretty easily here.
Miata bro, I like that theme.
Yeah, it's a good theme.
Who does that? Who is the Miata bro?
That would be Tyler.
Oh god.
That's a nice theme.
God.
Well done.
Oh god.
Is that stock or did you make that one? That's great.
I made this.
That's nice. Oh yeah, Stankworks. That's
Snackworks, there you go.
Oh god. Oh damn.
Santiago's trying to pass Tyler here.
I'm trying to bump draft him.
I'm thinking when I finally get my MX-3 ready for Meat Space Racing, I'm going to do another Formula 1 parody livery, but it's going to be my Buzz and Hornist. Like the old late 90s, early 2000s Jordan cars.
Yeah. We tried to get friends of ours who are going to run pink and black instead of BWT, THC.
We got bumped out of the choo choo.
The problem is I can't think of enough. I'm sure with more time I'll be able to do better, but I can't really think of a whole lot of good parodies for the other sponsors on the Buzz and Hornets car. Like the two really obvious ones are they were sponsored by Brother, so you just add an O and you get O Brother. And then if you look really low along the side pod, there's an Anglian water thing, and I feel like you could do some cool things with Anglican water, but that's as far as I've gotten so far.
You mean to tell me you have an for an Oh Brother, Where Art Thou theme and you haven't?
Well, my theme for this evening is Mazda Genuine Draft.
Nice.
That is most
Mine-
excellent.
Mine is the Auburnon
fantastic
Vineyards
idea.
car.
And then on the rear of the car, I am on the 14, and I just died with everybody.
Oh man, I gotta say, I'm glad damage is off, because I would have some hella drag right now if it wasn't. I barely managed to survive that, but I did take a good wallop.
I'm going to see if I can't keep up with Santiago to catch back up. I have a follow me construction sign on the back of my car as well.
Did you have Dale on the back of your car, or was that someone else?
No, that's someone else. My car looks like beer with head on it.
Nice.
I'll say.
So one of the things I got into over the course of the pandemic last year was home brewing, and my latest was a Pilsner that I poured a glass of while watching Jaws last week. And apparently I set the pressure too high. Literally 95% of the glass was foam.
Woo! Big head.
Yep.
Little Cobra Kai livery there. Looking good in the black and yellow.
3 wide Mazdas.
4 wide, 6 wide. Don't worry, we got plenty of room. Boosty pulling out of the pass to Santiago.
I think this is the way to do it. You can just leapfrog each other instead of just staying behind.
Absolutely, that is the Tour de France.
Leapfrogging is absolutely better in these cars than bump drafting.
Been trying to leapfrog this line in front of me. This is David Bryan, Carpenter, and Lindemann. Aaron. As I think.
Yeah, it was great though. When we had the 5-car train going, I was up to like 140.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't get in front of me. Like don't. Ah!
Oh, geez, guys, I've made a terrible mistake. I left my drink on the desk and it's not empty, but I can't reach it from here.
Yeah, 4 minutes left though.
I mean, I figured I'd just grab it while we're gridding.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can see a pack of angry Mazdas behind me in the mirror. This is a little bit terrifying.
I just... I'm 3 wide again. I thought I slingshotted. Same load, crew chief.
From the back bumper of Tyler Stank, looking behind him. Can that train catch up to him?
Oh yeah, they're within half a second. They'll be here by the end of the straight.
Yep. We're going to see the actual benefits of the bump draft here. All these cars are exactly the same. Well, look at him creeping up. And they're going to pass him. If Tyler is smart, he'll jump in the path, join that train. A little bit of disorganization as they figure out who's going to go first. You can see the train broke up and they're all now apart.
It's really weird. The way to actually do this is lift a little when they're about to pass you so that you can get a good run on them. Because you can't prevent them from passing you by keeping it flat out, but you can get a better run if you let them get further ahead.
Nice. Tyler Stank going to move to the front of the train. He is also leading the warm-up laps, as if that counts for anything. Who do we got here? We got Tyler Stank, we got Biro. I don't know who's running the... Oh, we got Ron Harrington. There's Biro. Oh, and Santiago. Santiago's in his traditional colors. Oh, and Hesser, Eric Hesser. Eric Hesser running the Dale. I don't exactly know what's going on there.
I think that's the everything livery. It's got Roomba Kitty on it.
It's got the...
Oh yeah, this is the Lemons
Hesser brothers.
Oh shit.
Whoa! Don't worry.
So Lemons Classic stack up and flop. That'll happen.
Oh,
Yep.
Smokey. There
Yep,
you
that's
go.
out.
Woo! Just clear that slow car on the bottom.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. We got Dale on there, we got Yokohama. I saw Roomba Kitty earlier.
This is fantastic racing. I don't know how fantastic it is for the viewers, so we'll just keep cracking jokes here, but this looks like a total blast to be running.
It's definitely wild down here.
So I got time to join, Jeff.
No, I don't even have my setup set up.
You got a minute?
I didn't have my setup
I got
set
a
up
minute.
during the last race.
Set it up, set it up, set it up, up, set it up, set it up, set it up, up.
And I got my
I
Xbox
only started
controller
getting it
as
set up
usual.
after the race ended. Oh, this is wild. It's so dark, I can't even see where my mirrors are. I'm just like glancing in the direction that I know they are, and I don't see anything.
First rule of Italian racing. What's behind you doesn't matter.
Important.
Ah, yes, the original Gumball movie. Or
Fantastic.
Cannonball. Both.
Gumball, you were correct.
Yeah, Gumball, yeah. With Raul Julia as the guy who tosses the mirror behind him. Coming up on a whole stack of Miatas
It's
here.
an interesting line.
Checkered flag. Oh! I'm going
All right,
high.
the warm-up is over.
And around we go.
Well, that was interesting to watch.
That was that. There's just a recap of what is going to happen on lap 1. I have a feeling.
Oh no.
Yeah, I may
We're
want to
not.
start this from the pits.
And 2, 3, 4.
5.
We got a parade lap.
I almost
and I'm
forgot to
ninth.
grab my drink.
Grab your drink, Tyler, quick before we go to the pace car.
Oh, you didn't make this a standing start?
No, but we are in a Le Mans start. David Carpenter taking the pole, with followed by Ron Harrington. Oh no, wait, starting third, starting fourth. What's going on here?
Hashtag updates.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Dave number 1, Eric Biro in second. I'm sitting in third, Ron Harrington in fourth, Work Burger Thief in fifth.
Boosty in the 6th place.
Al Jones in seventh, looks like.
The other Hesser in 7th. Or I guess that's 8th. Losing track.
Yep,
Lady
Cameron's
A
in
and
9th, I'm
Island.
in 10th. Sorry, Lady A is in 9th, I'm in 10th.
Yeah.
All right, are we picking a winning place?
I think 7 has been the magic number most of the evening, so.
This is hilarious. We're all at full throttle trying to keep up with the pace car.
Pace car is running 90.
Also, Lady A is hella giga blasting right now.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, y'all.
Your
I've done
car
the
was
best
like
I can.
30 feet in the air just now.
Oh yeah, she jumps clear up in the air and then lands on the ground. Sparks go all over the place, and you think she's crashing.
It's a fantastic show. I'm just
Never lift.
slightly terrified every time it happens right in front of me.
I've rebooted my router a few times. I mean, it's not my internet, so it's just part of my rent.
I'm in danger.
This is
That's
fine.
not- Period.
I was gonna say, it looks kind of organized at the moment, I'm gonna tell you.
Why is no one driving inside the pace car right now?
Oh, Dave was.
Because they can't catch up to the pace car, that's why.
That generic sort of looks like a Ford Fusion pace car is way too fast for these, which is why everybody does the 2.5 swap into the Miata.
That was a pretty aggressive turn by the pace car to get off the track.
Oh, yeah.
And we're about to go green.
Here we go. Into the night flight.
And the Angry Bees are launched around the 3-mile oval of the iRacing Oval. Trains already forming. Dave Carpenter, Miro Santiago.
I feel like whenever you have cars with almost double-digit horsepower in an oval, it could truly be commentated by, say,
geez.
Wilford Cronkite.
We're about to go 5 wide here.
Plenty of room for 5 wide. Don't worry about that. Tyler Stank busting through. He's got the turbocharger going or something there.
That's the Mazda Speed version MX-5.
Yeah, really.
What did you think I meant when I said we were about to go 5-1?
Oh boy, I just saw a car crashing behind me.
Oh, it's all spinning now.
That bullet.
Look at the lights spin. Tyler Stank has put so much NOS in this, he's got danger to manifold.
I had a car on top of me for a little while there.
Eric Hesser upside down. Oh, he went to the pits and then got hit by a Phantom. Let's see, where do we run out?
Hey, I'm in the winner position right now.
Whoa, yeet, oh, yeet, oh, Hoosty going for a ride.
Oh, more inside shenanigans. Whoa, nope. I ain't going out like that. I ain't gonna go out like that. Ain't gonna go.
Well, we split up the field now. No giant trains going.
Well, there goes any shot I had at winning the race.
Oh, there's plenty of time.
Eric Beer is trying to bump draft me.
Yep, yes he is.
I'm behind Ron Harrington.
I was trying to bump draft the Wartburger thief, but then he got passed by someone else, and I tried to bump draft him, and that went bad.
Come on and join us here, Tyler.
Choo choo, mofos! My trading paints must be messing up, Josh. Your car just looks white to me. With all the iRacing shenanigans, or lack thereof.
Yeah, it should look like head on a beer.
I wish there was just a little more freedom over the races, because this race could be made a lot more entertaining with just a single toll booth somewhere on the track.
We'll enter that into the developers now. We would like to be able to add a toll booth for the William J. Lopetamain Highway.
All you'd have to do is have someone volunteer to be the toll booth and park on the track. They come up and wait in line.
It becomes one of the pre-programmed chat options is someone's going to go back and get a shitload of dimes.
Shitload of dimes, exactly. Thank you.
So July 25, Beb.
Whoa!
Oh, Hesser's Giga Blasting.
Oh, Giga Blast.
Oh yeah, disappeared. Either that or the aliens abducted him.
They went.
All right, we still have a pack up front. Santiago is leading at the moment with Biro, Harrington. Not really sure who else is in that pack. Lady A is in that pack. All within a few tenths of a second.
I think it's mostly Miatas.
I think it's all Miatas.
It'd be great if there was one person allowed to run an IR01. And then everybody else is in Miatas.
It'd be like a DW12 or a Car of Tomorrow.
All right, we have some organization happening. We have
around an oval than the IR01.
Yeah, looks like we have two different organized trains going on here. Maybe a third train organizing up top.
I'm going to step out and let you guys deal with the remainder of this race. Sorry, I've been distracted. It's been a great season. Lady A, I'll thank you once again for coming to the 4th of July party last weekend, and we'll stay in touch. I'll catch up on an opportunity to help you fix your stuff next month. I just got to sort out a few things, but great race, great racing with everybody in the past, and great watching everything tonight. Have a great evening.
Yeah, Hops, I can't wait to see you in Meat Space. It's been 100 years, I think.
Yeah, and I don't think Thompson's going to happen. I think we're out of seats, and I'm not bringing a car, and I think 3-pedal is fresh out of seats.
Yeah, we are fresh out of seats. If you change your mind, get a hold of me. You got my number.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you a ring. Thanks. Take care, man.
Yeah, man, bye.
Thanks, Hamza. We'll see you.
See you.
Peace.
Oh, it's a great shot of some door handle to door handle rubbing going on out there.
Oh, you got some argy bargy going on.
Josh, I think one more leapfrog and we'll start to be able to pick up Schlavine's draft here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. We got a pretty good little train going.
We got 4 wide.
Kind of have a pack more than a train going.
Oh, we're
Oh, now you're in trouble.
Woo!
Santiago sliding sideways. How fast you going, Santi? Was that a 100-mile-an-hour slide or?
It must have been at least 120.
See, this is why I set my my units to kilometers an hour. I'm going 209 right now. And that's in a corner. I was doing almost 220 in a straight line with a draft.
Yeah, I guess 4 wide into the corner doesn't really work.
I think 4 wide works if you all stay off of each other.
Let's just say I wasn't doing the RG in or the barge in.
No, you were definitely a victim there, but. All right, let's see how this turned out. Got another pack going up front. We got Al Jones, Bureau, Lady A.
Oh, someone else coming
Can't tell who's the 4th there. Who's in the yellow and black there? Anybody know?
Oh, shiz. 2 wide. I'm about to go 3 wide.
That must be Al Jones in the black and yellow.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I see Lady A in the back distance into the grass. Who is 113 here? With the
Eric
multicolor-
Hesser.
That's Eric, thank you. Oh, now we're 4 or 5 wide. 4 wide, going down the straightaway. Everyone's trying to exert their dominance.
I would just like to say that I've done testing, and if you play Eurobeat over watching these race in the dark, it is just a better initial D episode.
Hey, I'm back in the winner position, though.
Oh,
he's dead.
F's in chat.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who that was. Was that? Was Al Jones? Al Jones is definitely straight into the wall. He's got a Dale Senior moment going on there.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh, I can see the smoke now.
I just passed.
That's exactly what that was. Oof.
Fatality.
Hopefully, he's wearing his head and neck protection. This moment of iRacing brought to you by Spinderella.
Spin the grill one more time. Ooh.
Yeah, I am definitely not wearing head and neck protection, but also being able to turn my head 90 degrees is wonderful.
I actually met Al Jones like in meat space past weekend, so I think that means I've run into damn near about half the iRacing crowd in meat space in the last month or two.
Looks like we got 2 cars out front and about 4 behind him at about 7.5 seconds. Andrew and Bureau leading the pack.
Oh boy, there's something going on.
7.5 seconds back. We got Liederman.
I see a car rolling.
I don't know who else is in that pack. It looks like about 4 cars. Matt Pullen and Lady A, all about 7-8 seconds behind. This shot brought to you by Darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Darkness imprisoning me. All I see, absolute horror. I cannot live.
So last week we had fog, and this week we have total darkness with headlights.
Yeah.
Well, it's total darkness for us, but not for the racers because they have their headlights.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure they're outrunning the headlights mostly. But, you know, basically go straight and then turn left, and then turn left again, and then go straight and then turn left.
This is a lot smoother than a lot of other oval tracks.
Yeah, it is so hard to catch up here if you get behind because you're flat out the entire time. The only way you can gain an advantage is by drafting.
Well, the second place crew has picked up about a second and a half. They were 7.5 down. Now they are 6.5 down. Santiago and Slovene another 7 or 8 seconds back. Dave Carpenter somehow fell out of the second group. So he's way back in about 7th place there. This looks like pack number 2 here.
Santiago and Slovene are doing a freaking great job of drafting right now. They've pulled like a whole second on our little train here.
Yep. Aaron Leineman now 5.9 seconds down, so they've pulled out another 0.6 out of the lead. 5.8, it is still coming down. Brian, can we see who's 4th place? That should be in the middle of the train there.
Yeah, if you do cockpit view from like halfway over the back of the train, it might be a better shot.
We're looking for a pull-in, I think. Yep. There we go. This is the train that is pulling up the front. That is pulling in the front half. We are now at 5.6 seconds between the first 2 racers and this pack. Well-organized pack of 3, I believe. I don't know if there's a 4th back there. Yep, there's 3. And there's the distance between the front runners and the second pack. As you can see, closing in.
I'm back in 3rd. Woo!
So Andre has won the 3 previous races due to shenanigans, and now he seems to be actually winning this one. So let's see if he can sweep this.
Of course, 7th place is the winner, real winner. Oh, Cone got fucked.
Oh, something happened. They lost about, Lady A, your group lost about half a second. Now back down to 5.2. Get yourselves organized back there.
Nate Slovene in the number 7 spot might take the win that counts.
Let's be honest, none of the wins count.
That's right. Welcome to Lemons iRacing, where the rules are made up and the wins don't matter. That's right. The wins are just like stop signs at 4 a.m.
The light was yellow, sir.
Yellow means go really fast.
Oh man, I just got.
I got turned.
Oh!
Ooh, look at all the smoke. Let's go.
That's the problem with those tight running trains. You got to run tight to gain some speed, but run a little too tight and you're going to be rubbing.
I just used my brakes for the first time this entire race.
What are those? I thought I was in a Volkswagen.
Oh, there's a competition caution now or something.
Tighten up the field.
Ryan, was this a planned yellow or something you just pulled out of your butt?
I did not.
Nate Levine appears to have thrown the
Nate
caution
threw the
flag.
flag, yeah.
Oh.
Pitch Levine got crashed.
No, he is still holding 8th-ish, 7th-ish, something like that when we get reshuffled here.
Oh, he survived the kerfuffle.
Well,
I'm drafting kosher while we're under yellow.
I was going to say, as long as you don't pass each other, what stops you from keeping your foot down?
Well, we should all get packed up behind the pace car.
Yeah, but the pace car is only going like 10 miles an hour slower than race speed.
Yeah. I'm still trying to catch the 24 car up here, which is Eric Biro.
Yeah, Biro and Andre still leading the pack. Lady A, I believe Aaron the Wart Burglar, Thief, and Pullen. Is it Matt Pullen? I'm trying to remember first names here, everybody.
You know, as technology advances, there's really no reason why in meat space we couldn't give a car the
Damages up.
capability of throwing a full course yellow.
Okay, now I caught up.
Like just imagine the slowest car in a meat space field just being able to throw like one full course yellow a day when it feels.
Imagine the Mrs. Puff's boating school Accord wagon running on 2 cylinders, deciding, you know what, everyone else is going too much faster than me.
Bless that team. That team is one of the most beautiful things I'd seen that weekend. They are wonderful.
I am almost happy that the truck broke so that I could A, watch that, and B, watch you try to tell your driver to go faster and catch that Cadillac.
We got 2.
Bring it in on the podium or bring it in on the hook. It doesn't matter at that point.
Sunday at Gingerman was just such an amazing race.
I will say my first Lemons race when I got to drive and one of NSF's cars is their Ford Victoria, and I was flat out during a full course yellow.
I took a lap
Yeah, I was
off
going
the
to say,
caution.
driving, you're definitely not racing an NSF car, but driving an NSF car, yeah, that could happen.
I think we were racing the Cordia, but the Ford Victoria not so much. You know, the kind of sporty Accordia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler, while we were pushing our driver on Sunday afternoon towards the end of the race, we heard about this later on after the checker, but apparently he money shifted it on the other side of the track. So we know that poor little Subaru engine will rev to about $9,000 at least once.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's when your valves take a trip to Miami because they all start looking like palm trees blowing in a hurricane.
Apparently, a Eco Duke 2.2 in a S10 will rev to 5,000 at most once. Actually, truth be told, I have no idea whether anyone on the team was revving it that high. We weren't supposed to, and I am pretty certain I didn't.
Watching that pace car just dive back in there, that might be the sportiest thing going on in this
Yeah,
race.
that is the hardest turning happening here at this race. When the pace car
Yay,
exits the field.
It let me shorten the caution by a lap. Back to green.
Back to green, we have 10 more minutes to go. The pack is packed.
10 minutes? Holy shit.
This is a 30-minute race.
Yeah, and I believe just about everybody is on the lead lap. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Eric Hesser down 1 lap, and I believe there's only 1 car that is lapped. Should have taken the lucky dog and wrapped around himself pretty quickly here, but
I would have given him a wave. I wasn't paying attention.
Can you imagine how long it would take to do a wave around here?
yeah, I was gonna say it would never happen. All right, we have a disorganized
A tenth of the
chaos.
lap back.
Yeah, we have a disorganized chaos, looking at like it's going to be about 3 separate trains here.
No, damn it.
And there's the big one.
Here
Two
comes the big
separate
one.
trains.
Oh man, just when I thought I had it good, I rejoin and there's a car there.
Oh man, Tyler, I almost killed you.
Yeah.
That was close.
I was finally back with the lead train and then not.
Lady A still in third place, surviving the melee. Andreev and Biro still leading the race.
Andre has died.
Oh, what happened? There we go. We got Ron leading the pack briefly, but it's an entire pack. There is at least 4 cars that all could be covered in a blanket on the lead lap.
I'd have to check the tape, but I think I was leading when the big one happened again, which means it wasn't my fault.
All right, I think we are 27 cars wide here going down the straight. I'm not sure. I didn't actually count that. Fantastic racing
accurate.
going on again.
Oh!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Santiago and somebody else directly into the wall there.
I got somebody cut in front of me on the inside, and I hit the brakes, and I got slammed into.
Uncle Dave taking Santiago for a ride in the wall. Here's a replay.
Well, that was unfortunate.
I believe I am leading this lap for about 3 seconds.
You know, the nice thing about not being in the lead of a 27-car train on this track is you got plenty of time on the straight to take a drink.
I wish I had that problem, Tyler.
Oh man, I need a straw. I almost lost control during that one. VR is great, except if you want to drink and drive.
That's right.
Yes. Don't do that in meat space, though. Don't do that. That's not good.
I feel if you go out...
No. If you're drinking and driving in meat space, we are going to have words.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like if you go out on track space wearing an Oculus, there will also be words.
I mean, that's also true.
Look at this.
I haven't been almost killed by someone wearing an Oculus while driving. I have been almost killed by someone drinking and driving, and that's not okay.
These great shots again brought to you by Top Flight Computers, Ryan Bauer, the bearded sim racer. Just amazing shots. Oh.
Yeah, Spatula City really had to pay through the nose to get that kind of airtime we just saw. Wait, do they have? Is that what's that corner? What's the Coonies thing there?
Where are you talking about? We don't know what you're talking about.
On the corner of the Spatula City car, the driver corner.
Oh, okay, there it is. I see it. Coonies with a K. No, Carl's? I can't see what it is. Somebody's driving school.
Cooney's High School, Cooney's Driving School.
The Cooney's drive. That's an even deeper UHF reference. That is beautiful.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Okay, what a wonderful,
Cooney's
wonderful
Karate School.
Yeah, there we go. Cooney's Karate School.
Oh, and they all died.
And it's gone.
Never to be found again.
What the hell?
Hashtag never lift, still in second.
Jesus.
So I'm glad we got to see that before it was erased from existence.
Jeez. Oh, that's great.
We should mention Slovene now winning the race by about 8 seconds. He's all alone out there in first place somewhere.
Nate Schlavine just got passed by me.
There we go. Oh, the carnage.
iRacing chat having a little fun here. Is that Al Jones?
I evidently forgot to bind an iRacing chat button, so now I can only strategize with people who are also on broadcast.
Mine has become unbound every race. I have to go into the pits during practice and rebind the iRacing chat button every time.
I just haven't driven this car since they turned it into pathetic automatic scum, so
NC Miata for the win.
I suspect it's just a me problem here. Yeah, the NC Miata is now better than the ND for 2 reasons. 1, it drives better. 2, it has the Lord's transmission.
Happy stick!
And as a devout Catholic, I should probably go to confession now, having said that.
I mean, it does seem like a manual sequential, not a dual clutch.
Yeah, you gotta feather it a little bit to get her to downshift.
Oh, I just used the clutch.
Fantastic shots here. That's how you slipstream in a Miata on a 3-mile-o. Boosty getting it done. And Schleveen putting 3.5 seconds on Lady A. Lady A, you got anybody with you there? It looks like Al Jones.
Yep, Al Jones is with me. We're training back and forth, it looks like.
Nice. 3.5 seconds separates you from the leaders, so keep it organized back there. After that, it's almost 9 full seconds back to Tyler Stank. Aaron.
I was having a nice little draft train with Wartburger Thief AA on, but he appears to have made contact with someone.
Okay. Tight.
There's just a crash behind me.
Must be
I
Dave
see
Parker.
headlights spinning in my mirrors.
Yeah, he is. Whoa, there we go.
Whew, that made it up onto the banking. That was scary.
Coming out of nowhere, we have about 1.5 minutes until the checker flag will fly. We should see Hoosty and Schleveen separate here and take a run for the final checker flag.
I really hope Eric Kessler was listening just now, because we've got 4 seconds to make up.
See, Schleveen is doing the smart thing. Schleveen's doing the whole Midwest driver thing, where if you're going to be driving fast in the middle of the night, you let somebody else go first to catch the deer that jumps out in front of you, and then at the second you overtake it.
Fantastic idea.
I mean, that was going to be my strategy, but then I got involved in not 1 but 2 big ones.
White flag. It's the final
Still organized up front.
You know, despite our best efforts, there's a race going on.
Yeah. I was going to say the Lady A crew also catching up now below 4 seconds, 3.9 seconds. Catch up to the 2 leaders, Hoosty and Schleveen. Doing some tight leapfrogging.
Well, Eric, I know you're listening, and it's been a good race, but I don't think we're going to make up this 4-second gap in a lap here.
There it is. There's Schleveen doing Schleveen things.
.6. All I need is Santiago and Eric to get a little too close now.
Oh, no.
Oh, sideways.
And there we did it.
Oh, and here comes the rest of the pack. Lady A has a chance of winning this race.
No, I came in second. I think. Yep, came in second.
Oh, very close.
Very close.
They put a little block in on me. I didn't let him go through, and we ended up almost going through the pits at 130 mile an hour.
I was waiting for something to happen up front, man.
I'll take P3 after all those.
Yeah,
wreck stops.
Santiago coming in. Third place,
I'll take
7
my
seconds
P2.
behind. What
All
a
right, where are we
fantastic
crashing?
And where?
I'm doing a flip and then
Oh, I
turning
think it's
around and
happening
seeing
already.
if I can hit someone at maximum speed.
Yeet Fest happening everywhere here, folks. It's kind of hard to see what's going on because oh, there's a big hit. F's in chat.
Alright, I'm gonna come up to turn 3. Assuming I don't get taken out by my little driver right here next to me, Mr. Jones.
Jones and me.
Yes. Oh, is that headlight? I clipped somebody.
That's all right. They just died.
Here comes some headlights.
All right,
Look at that
I-
headlight dance.
Mine was weak.
All right, iRacing seems to have gotten over the you can't drive backwards phase of the. So
Glad to
we're
see
gonna
they
see
broke
just how fast I can get going and smash into someone.
Here I come.
There's 2 of us set up at the end of turn 3, Tyler. If your game, our headlights are facing you.
Oh, I'm just trying to drive backwards as fast as I can. I'm entering turn 4 now. $180 is good enough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
I
drive
think
down and
ended with Michael Pullen's car for a second there.
Do a barrel roll.
let's see. I see somebody.
Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Ah, clipped you. All right.
Yeah, oh, here comes a big. Whoa. Who is that going counter race? They were moving. Can't tell who it is. It is Tyler.
I'm gonna do another whole lap, so I hope those guys stick around.
I'm on top of Michael Pollan.
Oh wait, I see some action in turn 1. I might smash into someone there.
Let's still go to turn 1. Woo.
Actually, no, I need someone to drive. Oh, here we go.
Finally landed upside down.
Oh no, I'm upside down. I'm turtled.
If one Miata collides with a pack of 2 Miatas going in the opposite direction with equal speeds but opposite directions, and the collision is inelastic, find the energy dispersed by this collision. I remember this physics equation.
The answer is 7.
This will be on the
7
test.
energies.
Oh, lots of sparks on that hit.
That's all these things seem to do with damage off. They just spark and don't do a whole lot else.
I spark it up.
Going backwards, entering turn 1.
I think there
Nice.
might be more people going backwards than forwards now.
Probably.
Stop mounting me. I can't even go backwards. I can't go in reverse. I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. And I am back on my wheels. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, that's the right direction.
Let's go get him, Tyler.
Oh yeah, let's get a backwards draft train going here. Maximum speed. Choo choo, motherfricker! Oh, dang it, Santiago, why did you have to dodge?
I thought you dodged first.
Dodge an NB, you can dodge a wrench.
Thank you, Howard
I
Dean.
see a glimmer of light here.
I see a lot of smoke.
End
End of the second. That was looking to be really good.
They ruined the fun.
Well, I gotta say, guys, for the season opener for 2021, the dumpster fire that was 20, this has been fantastic.
Yes, winner of the night, 7th place, Dave Carpenter. Luck of the draw, finally. Andreev does not take a third one. If you actually care who won the race, it was Al Jones, Lady A, Santiago, Eric Biro, and Tyler Stank. 1 through 5. Husti, Carpenter, Pullen, Grafton, and Schlavine, bringing up the second half of the final thing. We should mention Schlavine and I think it was Michael leading the well ahead.
That was me, Jeff. Me and Nate were playing. He was doing an excellent bump draft for about 4 laps there. We had about a 4.5 second lead there going into the end. And then he passed me. I went to pass back. He tried to block. And I wasn't going to have any of that because do it for Dale.
And where did you end up?
I ended up 6th, and we both ended up in pit lane entry as everybody came around close to us.
Yeah, so you both ended up with Dale.
Well, it was the inside wall, so I don't know.
You were only a few seconds away from winning the race. Yes. Dave Carpenter only 3 seconds behind you actually winning the race.
That's how these usually go. Everyone's polite until it's the last lap, and then, no, you're not going to pass me now.
Yeah.
Stunt Granny wants to know how he finished 9th.
Well, easy. There were 8 people that were just a little faster.
Yeah.
That's what I did to Biro. I let him keep the lead until the last corner, and then I just slipstreamed by him.
That was what my plan was, but then, you know, I got behind like 17 cars, drafted past all of them, and then someone took me out, and I initiated the big one, not once, but twice.
Well, Cole, he was rubbing, and rubbing is racing.
That's right.
3 seems to be the magic number of a pack.
New meaning to the term trading paint?
Days of Blunder.
You really can't do more than that.
Speaking of Days of Blunder references, I think it's time for us to all go get a nice ice cream.
Yes. Let's do
I can't right now. Great ice cream. Well, the coverage has concluded. Let's give a quick shout out to Ryan in the Bearded Sim Racer Productions. Follow him on the YouTube, in the Facebook land, and of course on the Twitch stream. This race has been brought to you by the 24 Hours of Lemons. iSuckAtRacing.com. Learn how you can get involved. Also, the Faith Insurance Agency, because everyone will get yeeted sooner or later. It's better to be covered. Yokohama Tire,
Amen.
who for some reason has sponsored not only this, but the Real Racing, Everyone Racers, and of course, Top Flight Computers for all of your computing needs. Can't find a chip? They got it for you. Who did I miss? Anybody miss?
I think you got it. Thank you.
I think the only big one you're missing is probably the E1R folks, if you're familiar with them.
Of course, Everyone Racers.
Oh, yeah. They make a great podcast. I really recommend you all watch it.
Okay, now let's not get them too full of
Or
themselves.
listen.
Yeah, I don't know how good they can be. They even had me on.
Yes. Everyone Racers podcast on YouTube and in your app store. Just find it. Oh, Nemesis Labs. I actually missed Nemesis Labs. If you need a sim setup, that's seats, wheels, pedals, all of those things, get them from Nemesis Labs. Check out there. I'm going to just give them both a shout out right now, both Nemesis Labs and Top Flight Computers. We're talking about hardcore professional grade equipment here. Everything from that you could possibly need to get set in both racing and all kinds of simulation, right? We're doing flight controllers and everything out of there. And Howard Dean, thank you for joining us.
Yes, Howard Dean, thank you.
Brian Bauer, wrap us up and get us out of here.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It's been a great season. We'll take a couple weeks off. We'll be back. Pay attention to the interwebs to find out when we're coming back, or check out isuckatracing.com if you want to get involved. Thanks everybody for hanging out all night. Thanks to Mental, who was here earlier. Thanks to Eric, who's been here when he can, and thanks to Eric Hesser. Appreciate the compliment. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and we had a great time, and look forward to the next one. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It was fun.
Yeah, thank you all for having me on again. I've been doing Lemon's iRacing since it got started, and I can't wait to see what comes next season. It's been good all the way since day one.
Yeah, I'm happy to continue running for as long as I can. Thank you for having me here, too.
My pleasure. Thanks, Randy.
Lady A, do you want
Santiago.
to...
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
I was going to say, Lady A, do you want to give a shout out to your social media or anything? Where can we find your writings?
Yes. Yeah, of course. So, Auburn on High Windows. AuburnOnHighway.com is my independent auto blog. You can find my Twitter, twitter.com/AuburnOnHighway, which is also Auburn on Highway on Instagram and Facebook. And of course, if you want to hang out with my VTuber self, that is twitter.com/LadyAuburnon.
All right, I think we've plugged everything.
While we're plugging social medias here, if you want to see me take a ton of rust off of a car, follow #StankWorksGarage on Instagram.
Oh, I will do that, if I don't do that already.
I suspect you already do.
Gotcha.
And if you like getting dirty, follow Escuderia Boricua on Instagram and Facebook.
I'm sorry, I can't spell that. It's too difficult.
Scuderia Boricua with a C.
If you like making your nights more interesting, make your pink lemonade mix with Bacardi Black Raspberry Vodka instead of water. That's not really a plug, that's just life advice.
And that's the kind of content we're here for. Thank you, Randy.
And on that note, we out. Thanks, everybody. Everybody out there, be safe, and we'll see you next time.
This has been another Bearded Sim Racer production.
Bum, bum, bum.